live?
Okay, cool.
Listen, we knew it would happen.
Do we have one viewer?
Hello, everyone. I am Greg McKenna, and welcome to Tales of Calumbra, a D&D show which is a novel which we are going to do for you now live on Twitch. It's my lifeline dream coming true. It's not a big deal. So today in chat there's going to be a poll, if you will. So a couple weeks ago, as a group, we had, this is before Soph got on board, we had a meeting where we named the continent and the show together, because it's our show, not my show. And so we named it Calumbra, and we had a whole long meeting where we discussed what the name was going to be called. Some of the hits were cellos brought to you by the Olive Garden, Idiots in a Basket. There were lots of very good things. Oh, Chaotic Stupid was another one, D&D jokes or something, I don't know. But one that stayed in our hearts forever, and we love it, but we were too afraid to just like jump on it.
You're too chicken.
We were too chicken, or rather we'd be too, what comes out of a chicken? An egg. Because, anyway, sorry. The name that we wanted to, or are debating doing is Continental Breakfast, because it makes absolutely no sense. And it's just good, and it fits us perfectly because
It's just us.
it's just us, you
It
know.
makes a
sense.
clusterfuck.
It just feels
makes
right,
sense.
right?
Right?
Are you feeling that?
Are you
Are you
vibing with
feeling
it?
it?
I'm vibing
Yeah.
with it. Anyway.
So today in chat, write hashtag vote Tales of Calumbra or hashtag vote Continental Breakfast, and then whichever one gets the most votes will be the name of the show. So you guys also are interacting with the naming of the show on our first live stream. So we'll announce that again later. So, when we first meet our heroes, we see them in the land of Calumbra. A place of strange magics, odd nooks and crannies, and monstrosities beyond belief. In this place of Calumbra, there is a nation called Talahim. A nation full of rolling grass fields, Celtic, out the wazoo, you might say. So it is a large area, just rolling hills as far as the eye can see. A bit wet, rains every once in a while. Think parts of Ireland or Scotland for a point of reference. And dispersed throughout this grassy area are little fields that are comprised mostly of strangely shaped stones. So long, oblong, tall stones, flat ones, almost like a bed. Just fields of these varying shaped stones covered in ancient mosses that may or may not even be with us anymore. R.I.P. moss. So, in the nation of Talahim, there is a city called Shathair. This city has a kind of unique architecture. Almost all of the buildings are constructed in the exact same manner. It seems to be the walls of the building are constructed in the same way that like a loose, dry stone wall would be constructed. So just stacked stones of various kinds and colors and shapes, thin, long stones, round, larger tan, and gray stones. And then the roofs of these homes are two large slabs of stone, varying kinds as well, which extend over the front and back walls. And at each corner of these slabs, there are tall pillars of varying material. Some are just the entire trunks of trees that were cut and sized to hold up the stone roof. Others are stone pillars themselves. Others are like cut, more finished wood, and they create like little patio porch situations right in front of these little cottages. So down a street of these homes, it is lined end to end. If you were to walk all the way down, you would meet a crowd of happy people and white chairs. In the center of this crowd, there is something that I can only describe as an aisle. There is a parting of the crowd that leads all the way down to a small elevated stage about slightly larger than this table, so about like 8 feet by 4 feet. And on it is a small white wooden archway that you would say is probably covered in so many way too much flowers, to the point where the stability of the archway is in question. You think if one more petal was to be put on top, all of the people under it would be crushed and murdered instantly. That being said, the flowers are all varying shapes and species of white flowers, all with green stems. Speaking of the people standing under this archway, there are three. There is a woman with a long gown. It starts at the top of it as a deep cerulean royal blue, and as it trails down, it seems to shift into a purple, almost like the sky when you're at the beach at twilight, just after the sun has gone down. That gradient of deep, rich purple into a majestic blue. And she has sleeves that come over either side and go down, not around her arm, but over the top, and then down to the ground into a train. The person standing opposite her is a man wearing essentially like this. It looks like she picked this garment, and then this person made a garment to match it, as close as it could be. So it's like the same. It's like the same ideas. Like they took like the scrap fabric and made like somewhere in between a monastic robes and a suit. They tried to like mold those two together as closely as possible. There's like a tie, doesn't really fit with like the open chest, but there's a tie that goes into the crossing of the monastic robe. Both of these people look like they've seen a full life of adventure together. And the person standing, one thing of note about the two, each of them have a hand intertwined in the other, and there is a white ribbon which wraps around each of their wrists, around the top of their fingers, and into their hands, into the hand they are holding. Now there is a person standing in between these two people, facing this crowd of two groups, split by an aisle. This person is probably too happy doing what they're doing right now. Mel, if you could describe your character.
Hi, so I'm Jenna. I'm playing Mel. Between these two people, you see a very beautiful, dark-skinned woman. Her hair woven into braids all over them. She has dark black hair, as dark as night. And she's wearing a dress almost similar to the woman's, but it's much more simple and refined. A flowing dress that sort of crosses in the front, and then one of the legs is open, and you can see that she's wearing dark blue pants underneath it, and the majority of her dress is a very light blue with streaks of very light purple. And she's smiling, and she's looking across both of them. She seems very, like you said, way too happy to be doing what she's doing right now. You want me to continue?
Oh yes, please play as much Dungeons and Dragons as you want. That is, we're here for a little bit of that, but mostly for me to talk.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess you can also play Dungeons and Dragons too.
Okay. So then she turns and she takes out two necklaces, amulets. You probably would recognize what they're for. I don't know if you would. But they're two wooden necklaces carved with circles in the middle. And a singular red gem is at the center of each necklace. And you can see there's like engravings between each circle, but you can't quite read what's on them. And she touches the gem in the center of each necklace, and they begin to glow a very soft pink. And she places one over the man's name, and she says Varric, and one over the woman, and she says Amaya. These necklaces are symbols of your love, but they are not made of gold or silver. You see, gold and silver are meltable, malleable. If you make a mistake, you can melt it down and try again. Working with wood requires bravery, trust in yourself and your abilities, and faith that what you create will be worthwhile. If you make a mistake, it cannot be melted down or wiped away. It simply becomes a part of the finished piece. A mark that is not an error, but a reminder that creating something good and worthwhile is difficult. Which is exactly why love is not something that is forged alone. But remember, though these necklaces are symbols of your love, they're just things. Things can be lost or broken. They can be given away or destroyed. Your love is not that fragile. You've proved that by coming this far. But remember above all else, love is a choice. One you must continue to make to each other every single moment of every day. And so, in the name of Malame, the Madam of Devotion, she of endless affection, you have now made this promise to each other, for always and forever, until the day you die. You may kiss your partner.
The two, well, I think that the woman would grab the man behind his neck and pull him into an embrace and dip him, following the kind of one fluid movement. At this, the crowd erupts into cheers of various intensity, creating one kind of burst of joy.
In the middle of the cheers, after they part, the woman turns to the crowd and she says, "Friends and family, may I please present Amaya and Varric Keyfield."
Another eruption of applause and whistles and cheers of congratulations. So at this point, the sun is like mostly, it's just like noon has passed and the sun is on its descent back down. A thing I forgot to mention about this town is that it is on a freshwater lake. And this street is chosen because it goes all the way down to the end. So the sun is directly in the center of the street, bouncing its light off of the water as the happy couple looks out to a crowd of their friends and citizens of Shathair, married as one, finally. So, now, we cut away, we pull the camera, if you will, back out of the city of Shathair, just south of the city, to one of these rolling plains. There is two figures running at full speed towards the general direction of the city. One of these figures is in the air. It looks about humanoid, a black spot in the sky from where we are here, where our character is, and it's moving towards a field of stones. Anorith.
Yep.
Anorith.
You got it.
I was saying Anorloth before the stream started. It was bad. Anorith, please describe your character.
Hi, I'm Kai. I'm playing Anorith. So Anorith is a tall, light-skinned male who is a wood elf, and he keeps himself very clean-shaven, very long, black, flowing hair, probably down to like here, just kept in a messy side braid with like the strands. You see furs draped across his back like a cape, like a badge of honor. You see in a very crystal necklace made of clear quartz.
Okay, so Anorith, you have been chasing this thing for 2 hours now.
Shit.
And it hasn't landed once. And you've just been running as fast as you can. You've been chasing it, and it's been up in the air. You would think wings would get tired. Wings do get tired. They're arms, basically, just flapping. You think it has to land to rest arms and then keep flying. It doesn't do this. You assume it will, but it does not do it. But you see, after these 2 hours of straight up sprinting, this shape in the sky, its wing falters a few times as it lands on the ground and crawls towards this section of randomly dispersed stone. And you think that you can catch up to it.
Oh, I do. I run up to him.
Okay, so you make your way to this field. Giant, 15-foot tall, oval, gray slabs of stone are towering around you. Every once in a while, they'll line up in a way where it almost seems like a path or a corridor. There are small round ones, little balls of light orbiting them and dispersing into the air, purples and blues. The occasional green is there as well. And you see this creature scrambling up the side of a tall stone, its claws digging into the stone, leaving deep grooves. As it reaches the top, its full form becomes visible to you again. Its legs, predactyle talons, come out from what would be an ankle. The legs, random black, oily feathers dispersed throughout patches of flesh. You can see at its midsection there is a large gash where one of your sisters found purchase with a blade before it had escaped. And you can see as it goes up, where there would be a shoulder, there is a wing, 2 segments like an arm, but a wing in every other sense. That of an angel, but the feathers are that same oily black of the ones dispersed on the legs. And at the end of these large wings, there are clawed hands. But it looks like a hand, only 4 fingers, but they look like they could move in the same way a human or a humanoid hand could move. But just from the second joint down, there's just a claw, almost like a hawk's claw that kind of curves around. Its head, as you know, is just completely smooth white, almost ivory bone, all the way from the chin and the jawline, all the way up and over to the base of the neck. It looks over to you, a blank, not a single feature on its head. And you can see the lip between the plate and the chin separate. And what would be the face and forehead, and where the ears are, lift and part from the chin to reveal a maw of teeth and an elastic tongue which unfolds and drops. The tongue looks to be about almost a foot long. It has small barbs on it. Acid drips from its mouth and melts the stone it's on. And it lets out a horrible shriek, somewhere in between a man screaming in pain and a dinosaur, like a classic dinosaur's roar. What do you do? It is 30 feet away.
Okay. So, I recognize him, yes?
Of course.
Yeah.
This is
Yes.
what you're tracking.
Yes. I've been tracking him for long enough, but after seeing...
It's been 3 days, by the way.
It's been 3 days?
Yeah, it's been 3 days of tracking him,
Liddy.
and camping, and tracking, and losing the trail, and finding the trail. It's been awful.
At this point, I can't just leave him. I can't threaten him, whatever. I have to try to further injure him, or at least debilitate him from moving anymore.
For sure.
Yeah, so... let's see. Let us see. Oh, God. Oh, boy.
If you would like
Yeah.
to, we could roll initiative. If that's something you would enjoy. And by that I mean roll initiative.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's garbage.
Okay. 20, not nat.
Okay, yeah, you're going first.
Cool
That's all you need
beans.
to know. This person, this thing rolled a 6. And
good job,
typically
Dave.
6 is less than
Yeah.
20.
So he's up on top of the rock, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's no way I could grapple him, yes?
You would have to
Climb.
grow claws or wings to
Liddy.
get to him.
Alright.
Which are things you could potentially do.
Okay, is he within 30 feet of me?
He is exactly 30 feet from you.
Fun! I'm gonna do, produce flame,
You love to see it.
and I'm gonna try to hurl a fireball at him.
I would love to see you try.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, for sure.
Not one.
So no.
So no.
You do not
Good start.
find
Good start to the
purchase.
stream. Good.
So you go to throw the flame, and as this ball of fire is going to leave your hand, it lets out a second shriek, louder than the second, and it hurts your ears, very much so. Please make a Constitution saving. You can feel the
18?
okay. You can feel like one of your eardrums almost is like punctured by the sound. You can see, you can almost feel the skin like begin to like be peeled apart, and then it is not like it's not peeled apart enough to tear it. But you do still take 2 points of thunder damage. And luckily, you're not deafened because you've passed.
Fun.
Because that would be very difficult for you to do things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be great. Oh god.
So then, after that, it takes its turn to leap off of the stone and take wing, and it starts flying towards what you think is probably a town. It looks like a mess of houses in the distance.
I follow.
All right. So, Valinn, you are in the city.
Yes.
The first time you've ever been here,
Yes.
or a lot of places like here.
Mhm.
There are many people, and they're very quiet.
Sure.
They make words, but they're so quiet.
Mhm.
They don't even know. They don't get it. They don't understand.
They don't get me.
They don't
I-
understand how
I
they
don't
are
understand right now.
Too
so.
quirky.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
too quirky.
And yet they are so quiet. not a word is being spoken, but so much is being
Yeah.
said.
Oh yeah.
You know,
And I understand
yeah, you understand
all
it,
of it.
but like it's just like ugh, you know,
Yeah.
this is fine. This
I
this will
wish
do.
we were at home.
If you honestly, if you were at home, this wouldn't be. This is neat. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Why use this when this works better?
Why use mouth when have big brain?
Why
Am
use
I
mouth
right?
when have big brain?
Honestly,
Oh
that
my
is.
gosh.
Let's get that on a t-shirt.
Gosh,
yes. Yes. So you see.
Yes. Yes.
Describe the character.
Oh yes, I'm so sorry, Valinn. Please describe yourself. I got carried
Okay.
away.
I will. My name's Soph. I'm playing Valinn. She is a human heliporian. Helipor people, shall
Mhm.
I say?
No.
I won't say.
Actually, if you want to, you could. Well, it'll come up later.
All right.
We'll get there.
Well, I'm from Helipor, a small city on the river. And as a Heliporian, I wear a full face mask where all you can see are my eyes, and the mask is made of a dark wood beneath the chin, and from like about the nose up is like this opalescent material, very
Social
white.
distancing, responsible citizens.
I
Honestly,
really-
wear your
Yeah.
mask.
Wear your masks.
Wear your
That's
mask.
the slogan of Helipor. Wear a mask or get out of my diner.
And be aware that we're all safe.
Yeah.
You don't worry about us. We'll
We all
worry
get
about
Tested,
you.
we're good.
That's right. And so you can't really see much of her facial
Visage.
features. None of it, in fact. But you can see that she's a tall, slender woman. Would more or less blend into any crowd except for her height.
Mhm.
She's very tall.
Is she wearing her normal clothes that she would wear at home?
Yes, which is, the big old cloak, more or
Mhm.
less. She usually keeps her hood on. It's a preference. But when she does put it down, it's like flowing blonde hair that you wouldn't expect. But she always has it back in a bun because she means business.
She's got things to do. She's got meetings.
I've got things to
Have
do.
to
I've got
make
places to be. That's right.
Okay.
That's
You got
her.
braids.
Oh yeah.
So, you are currently on a straight line with the homes I described before. These like cobbled, makeshift stone homes. It looks like probably your guess is that everyone who lives in these houses, like every family that lives there, probably built their own house.
Okay.
That's because they're all like a bit different. And they're a bit quirky.
Okay.
Not like other houses.
These are not like other
Not like the
houses.
other houses.
Yeah. So you're on the street, and there at the end of it there is a crowd of people. You can hear someone giddily giving a speech
Okay.
in a very loud tone. And so there are many opportunities you could take.
Sure.
There are buildings with roofs. There's
Yeah.
like little passageways behind them. Your target is in this crowd.
In the crowd, and I know this.
You know this. Okay, roll me religion. So yeah, roll d20, add your religion roll.
Okay.
So it's under intelligence. You're gonna add your
This isn't for me.
this is
This
not
one's
for me.
for me.
So add plus
For
2 whatever
anyone
you roll.
wondering, how did she not know that? This is my very first time playing D&D, so welcome to that. 18
Plus 2.
plus 2. I have a
Dirty 20.
dirty 20.
You feel him in the crowd.
Okay.
Like you could like point him. You
Okay.
could like walk to him right now. However,
Okay.
You don't think that's
That's
probably
not my
the-
move.
Yeah. There
It's
are
not the best
better
move.
ways to go about this.
Yes.
Maybe wait for an opportunity.
Yeah.
That would be
A distraction, if you will.
a distraction. Would be nice.
Goodness. Shall I create the distraction?
This is
Or
up to you.
Oh my goodness.
You can do anything. You can wait for one. You can
Mm.
hide. You can create some disturbances.
For right now, because I can feel generally where he is, I think I'm just going to scope around the perimeter so I can steal him and just see if I can, like, see him.
All right. So roll me stealth with advantage because everyone's currently distracted by a very beautiful wedding.
Oh my
That has a person who is gave an amazing speech is giving one.
Currently,
Okay.
as we speak.
10.
Yeah, roll one more time.
With advantage,
Yes.
right?
Yep, that's you roll twice.
15.
So 15 and it's stealth.
Yeah.
So that is dex, so
Mhm.
+1. So
Plus 1, so 16.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
you're good. So you imagine that everyone is distracted by this ceremony, so
Sure.
no one's paying attention to you.
Okay.
So you can scope out the area very easily.
Okay.
So roll me perception. Or investigation. Anything you want to give me is good.
Okay.
That works.
Sure.
Animal handling, for instance.
Of course. Okay. Perception is
Yes.
11.
Okay, so there are the buildings
Mm-hmm.
on the other side. There is the people.
You forgot
and
to
there's
add
also
your-
water.
Oh, thank you. Just kidding. It's actually 13.
13. Okay.
Thank you.
So you think
so
that you see a building, like it's like 2 houses down from the ceremony. So it's like right before where the crowd starts.
Okay.
That has one side of the roof is like higher than the other. So it's like resting on this one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that. So you think you could, and it has like there's a barrel
Mm-hmm.
and a crate that are
Okay.
covered in hay,
Okay.
and one has a thing of rope on it. And you think you probably
I think I can.
you could. There are
Sure.
other options, but this is for sure a route you could take.
That looks like a staircase to me. I would like to walk up that staircase.
Okay. Give me something tasty like for a movement situation. So like.
Okay.
Um,
So I'm like a couple houses away from this crowd.
Yeah, I want you. I mean, like if you're going to get up on the roof,
Yeah.
then I want you to roll me athletics or acrobatics or something like that.
Okay. I can do that for you.
I would love
So-
that.
Oh my god.
I would love to see it.
I can do that. All right. I'm going to go for acrobatics because I'm climbing.
Mm-hmm.
11. So 12.
You get up,
Sure.
but like it's not pretty.
It's not.
You're not doing cartwheels and backflips up
Mhm.
onto this roof.
I'm clamoring. if you will.
You don't see the rope, and your foot goes right in the center,
Tight.
and it's like you gotta shake it off.
Good.
You fall. You catch yourself on the side. One rock falls into the house. Oh no! This,
Oh, these poor people.
you look in. There's no one there.
Oh,
So-
good.
It was just a bird.
Nobody saw it.
It's just a bird. It's just a bird.
It was
There's a plumbing issue.
nothing of
There's no
importance.
There is none.
There is
the
no
plumbing issue is that
plumbing.
there's no pipes.
That
so.
is a big issue. Let
Yeah,
me tell you
right?
that.
Yeah, you gotta get a whole
Sometimes porta
plumber in
potties
here.
just don't cut it.
That's right.
Gotta install a whole sewer system.
Yeah.
But you are able to get up on the roof, but it's not great.
Okay, but I am
Yeah.
on.
You are on the roof.
Wow, it's beautiful up here.
At this point, the crowd cheers. There is some more words said by the person in the center, who's
Mm.
very loud and very happy.
Got it.
And then the crowd erupts into a second applause.
Mm.
Shortly after that, you can see the crowd kind of starts to. Some of it is dispersed. Some of it starts to commingle on the stage. The people on the stage come down. Mel. So the wedding is done.
Yes!
Everyone is happy.
It went just like I planned.
You
I'm
have
so happy.
you have been a good servant of Malame.
Yes.
You have brought more love into the world.
Yes.
You feel it's great. And so now the 2 people start to walk into the crowd. There's a barrage of people
Mhm.
who come up to you. First, the 2 of them, they turn to you, and the woman says, "Thank you, Mel.
Of course, Amaya.
You
This is
brought
what
us
I
together,
do.
and now we will stay that
You
way."
brought yourselves together.
Well,
I just tied a bow.
well, you did a little bit more than that. A couple of squabbles.
What can I say? I had a feeling about you two.
They look at each other. It's a tender moment where their eyes are locked on each other's souls. Then the man nods to you, and they walk into the crowd and start greeting people. Some people start to come up to you.
Did they get their weapons?
No.
Okay.
They left their weapons up on
At
the stage.
the altar. Okay.
Yeah. they don't want to, like, hi, thank you for coming. Here's my axe.
They would, though.
They would.
They would, though.
But they feel like it would be inappropriate.
That's fair.
Like, you know what? Let's give the people this.
Okay, so are other people coming up to me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
There is a couple that walks up to you. Two elven women. One who has very short, like a bob, and the other who has an extremely long braid that goes down the side and in front of her. And the one with the braid taps your shoulder kind of aggressively.
Yes.
Says, "Do you have any openings?"
Openings.
Yeah. Openings.
Well, this wedding's still going on. So, I'll have to get back to you later
Cool.
about this.
Great.
But probably I'm gonna cast Divine Sense
Okay.
on.
Yeah. This is, you don't even have to roll.
Oh, okay.
This is like, these two people, they are madly in love.
Oh, amazing.
And so you can see the one with the bob, just like anxiously, like anxiously yet angrily, like trying to
Embarrassing.
like, calm down, like, leave her alone. She's busy. And then the woman with the long hair goes, and then she continues like,
Absolutely.
how does Thursday work?
This Thursday?
Yeah.
Wow,
That's not a lot of time to plan.
You see the other one with the bob red. Every part of her face is just
I
crimson.
love these two.
So Thursday?
That's not
Thursday?
that's
Thursday?
not a lot of time to plan. Usually I do more extravagant things, unless you just want something small.
It's just kidding. I want to be married to this woman as soon as possible.
Okay.
So if you could do that,
Well,
that'd
you
be
don't.
great.
You don't need me to do that. You don't
But you-
need a ceremony.
But you did so good, so I want you to do it.
Well, I did good because I planned a wedding. Planning a wedding takes time, a lot
Friday.
of time. Person, I still have work to do, and I'd like to continue talking to my clients. How about you come find me?
Okay. How can I do that?
I'm staying at the local inn.
Okay.
Just ask for my name.
Gotcha.
I'm Mel.
Mel.
Yes.
She takes out like an inkwell, puts her finger into it, and writes Mel on her arm
That's
in ink,
beautiful.
and then corks it and puts it back in the back.
Okay.
And she goes, ah. And
What are
she
your
goes,
names, just so I know?
my name is Kathra. And this is Nora. Nora's like, I can introduce myself, babe. Like I can do it. I can. My name is Nora. That's me.
This is actually what Mel is doing. She's making a note that she has to do another wedding.
Got it.
I'm sorry that my lovely girlfriend here is a lot. I will take her and go over there
It's
and put
okay.
alcohol
No,
in her,
It's
and then we can work this out later.
Today is
Thank
the
you so
day for
much.
love.
Yes. All right, come on, dear.
I will say probably through that exchange at that point, those people would have noticed that although Mel looks she looks human, just like a tall, beautiful human woman. Her eyes, the irises of her eyes look like a galaxy that sort of shift as she moves them.
Like in Chowder.
Like in Chowder.
Like how you when the characters
Yes.
move, like it's almost like you're seeing
Exactly.
through to another world that's behind them.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Just making
You
sure
wouldn't
we're on the
notice
same.
unless you were talking to her face to face, which is why I didn't mention it earlier.
So a couple more people come up to you, and they're like, "Oh, it was a lovely ceremony."
Thank you so much.
Oh, of course, darling. I just love these two so much.
I'd love
It's great to
to
see them
speak
together.
Speak to some of my my friends and the
Oh.
friends of the
Yeah.
bride room.
Yeah,
So
of course.
I'm gonna go find
Of course.
Luca.
Yeah, you go do that. I'm
That
gonna.
was out of character. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I walked away from
Okay.
this person.
And who is this person you're going to go see?
Luca,
Uh-huh.
my friend from the monk from the Grand Sky.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yes.
Okay. So you
Wait, that's
see
Flynn.
him. He's just sitting in his chair. Still, he hasn't gotten up.
Yeah, this sounds like him.
Just like looking at the sky. Kicks his legs every once in a while. Just,
Luca,
Hey.
hi.
Hi. What's up?
What'd you think?
It was great. I mean, it was your wedding.
Well, not my wedding.
Well, no. Well, I mean, it was your wedding. Is what I mean.
Yeah, but
Yeah. I mean, we all know. We all know how you do. Yeah, but good work. I assume it's gonna be about 10 minutes until you're on that altar again. Just a guess. I don't know, man. You know?
Well, it's gonna be more than 10 minutes, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I know.
That's okay.
I know. Yeah. So, what's your? You gonna leave? Or how long are you gonna stay?
I'll probably stay here for the next couple of days, and then I think I'd better be moving on.
Any plans?
There's some things that need doing that I've put off for too long.
Going to the big city then, huh?
I think it's time.
Yeah. I would say so. I have said
Listen,
so.
I know we've
if
had this
you want to
conversation
know,
before, Luca.
I've said so every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I see you.
I know.
Because you're a pussy.
Look.
And
I wrote to him. He just.
Mm-hmm. So
The
you said
message-
you sent the letter.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Are
you sure? Did you write it then put it in your bag?
No, I sent it.
Mhm.
I just.
Are you sure?
It might
Hey,
have.
hey, are you sure?
It might have gotten lost along the way.
Uh huh. Oh, yeah. Uh huh. That sounds like
what
you.
matters is that I'm going now.
Mm-hmm.
Better late than never.
I guess. I mean.
I turn away. I'm gonna go find Baron now. I need
Okay.
somebody I like to talk to.
So you can see, your target is moving towards this person.
This person.
Yeah, the person who
Alright.
officiated the ceremony. You can
Gotcha,
see him
gotcha.
like his eyes are on her,
Mm-hmm.
and he's moving through the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Almost just like you can feel him floating through it.
Yeah.
Do I see him moving towards me?
Roll perception.
I get to roll something.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's a natural one.
No.
no.
Twinsies!
I'm gonna go find Baron.
Yeah, we're starting strong
Woo!
here
Yeah.
on Tales of Calumbra, or maybe it's Content
Content
of
of
Breakfast.
Breakfast? That's up for you to decide.
My carnelian fell.
I'm so
Not
sorry.
the chat.
Not a
No.
Cornelian. That's the worst one to fall.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're good now.
Okay, so, let's go back to
Anorith.
Anorith.
Anorith. I'm gonna have trouble with that until
Hey,
next week.
it's okay, buddy.
So, you can see, you at this point you have reached this town,
Mm-hmm.
this lakeside town, of these small homes, and you can see this thing is clattering from rooftop to rooftop, sliding off, catching itself on the lip, swinging forward, and just at some point it's just bounding down the center of the street.
Queens, okay. Are there a lot of people in the street? Like, is it hard to get around, or is it
Not-
relatively empty?
For some reason, there's not a lot of people right here. There's a couple that are walking away, and like pretty much everyone you see is walking away from the same place. Almost, it's like they're walking the same direction. No one's kind of walking alongside this way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can see in the road there is a like a little like a cart, no top, just like slats on each side. It's filled with hay and chickens, and they're balking like crazy. And then you can see you think there's a point where like you think you're gonna intersect with the thing as it slides off a roof. Like it misses its step, and the claws don't really catch into the stone,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then it falls in front of the thing, and keeps running. So now in
Okay.
between you and it, there is a huge cart full of chickens, just like full, like so too many chickens. Get these chickens out of my house, you know.
Okay, can I not get past the chickens?
There are ways. You can try. There are a menagerie of ways in which case you can
Okay.
circumvent these chickens.
Okay, so
I'm kidding. These chickens are the final boss.
Oh,
So
big
roll
bad.
initiative.
Oh my
Roll
god.
initiative.
It's Cabbage Man.
Yeah.
okay, so the cart.
Yes.
It is in the middle of the street?
Yes.
Good.
There is a person who is asleep along the front seat, and there is no animal attached to it. But if you look, you can see there's a donkey down the street a bit, just like eating some grass.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
He's fine. I'll leave him alone.
Absolutely vibing.
Okay, so this thing's running now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to run as fast as I possibly can and
Mhm.
try to dive and grapple it to the ground.
Okay, so you think that going around,
Uh-huh.
you have to like scoot.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna try to hop the cart.
all right, roll me dexterity or anything you want to give me, anything tasty.
Yeah. Okay, so you know when people go like to do
Yes.
hurdles? I'm gonna go up the first side of the thing, like I'm doing hurdles, and then launch myself off the side of the slat.
Gotcha.
So that's what I'm going to try to do.
Right.
We'll see if that works. 6.
In total?
In total.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
you jump.
Oh, the
This is
chickens
going
are
well.
going to eat me.
And then you're,
The chickens.
and you go, "Huh!" and you get startled and you fall straight down
Oh.
into a bed of so many chickens.
No.
Chickens.
You land on one and go,
I am
Kill the
sorry,
chicken.
feathery friend.
and then before you know it, you are covered
chicken.
bodily in chickens.
You're the
Oh.
chicken murderer.
There's chickens on your arm.
You're
There's chicken on your
dry.
chest. There's one pure white chicken sitting on your chest.
Oh.
Pecked you in the forehead.
I pet his head.
Her head is a chicken.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm very.
How dare you assume the gender
I-
of this chicken?
I
Oh.
apologize formally for misgendering the chicken.
Kai's canceled. We're canceling Kai.
Shit.
I'm supposed to 3-hour video on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rambling,
Yeah.
just words.
Sure.
Just like, I'm sorry for the action. I didn't.
You have to cry a little bit, but not really.
I'll
Me and the
fake
chicken are good friends. I would never hurt my chicken sister.
You almost said chicken brother? Then you almost misgendered the chicken?
Audience
canceled.
Audience
Show's
canceled.
over.
You're canceled.
Is the show canceled? I think our show is
Our
canceled.
show's
and that's
officially
it.
done.
Yeah,
Yes,
everyone,
guys.
bye. We're done. It's done. Leave, please.
Alright.
No, don't
Please
leave.
don't
Stay.
leave.
Please
Don't
stay.
leave,
Please
please.
stay.
We need more
Please.
people.
And so then the chicken cocks her head backwards and pecks your forehead. Once it returns its neck to the proper state, it says very tender words to you.
I thought you were going to speak real common, and I
No.
was about to scream.
No, it's a chicken. This is a
Yeah, I
chicken.
know, but I thought it was like. I thought it was a special chicken for a moment.
Yeah,
That
and
was
You
very
know,
special.
she is a special chicken.
She is. Every chicken's a special chicken.
Every
It's
chicken.
Hashtag every chicken is a special chicken. Yeah, so
Strong
now you're
starts.
in a bed of chickens. Anyway, you want to contend with that? Or just you just chill being here?
Can I ride on the backs of the chickens as they carry me to my bird friend?
How are I mean?
Animal
I like
handling.
it. I like
Animal
it.
handling.
How are you gonna communicate with chickens?
Do you speak
Oh
chicken?
no, I don't speak. Do I speak
I
chicken?
think you do. I think you have a spell.
I don't know if I speak with animals.
I think
You
I
have
saw
a
you
chicken
try it.
spell?
I might. I don't think I do. Oh, I do have speak with
Yeah,
animals.
I thought so.
I'm casting speak with animals upon the chicken.
Mhm.
All
Okay.
of them.
And
So
I-
you cast on yourself. You can talk to it. Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
yes,
any
yes.
animal.
I
Cool.
go. Hello, my feathered friends.
Mhm.
I am sorry I have invaded your cart. And now I ask for a favor. In return, I will grant you with gifts. I will bring you to endless pastures and free you from this carted prison.
The chickens all look at each other. The nods are exchanged, winks, maybe intentional or not, maybe it means something. And the one on top of you looks at you and goes, "Seeds are required."
Seeds will be provided, my
Many
feathered
seeds.
friends. Many.
Many.
Many. Many. Hey.
Well,
Does it like echo
Many.
like
Yes.
the seagulls? in
Many
Finding
seeds, and then they all start to chant together.
Many, many,
seeds,
many,
many
many.
seeds.
Yeah.
Turning out, it just sounds like a bunch of chickens just screaming.
Okay,
But to you,
good. It is a
seeds.
symphony of
These are
seeds.
the demands of an army.
I hear the truth.
We require your seeds.
Feathered friend,
Bring us seeds.
what is your name?
My name is Atakakuka.
I shall bring you seeds. I shall honor this deed we have made between us.
Thank you. Now, what can we, the chickens, do for you?
Aid me in taking down my foe.
Of course. We can do this. And then they just sit there.
I go, help me, brethren!
They start to take to the skies.
Take to
As
the
much as chickens
skies!
can.
Take him down!
This thing has gotten about
Chickens can fly.
like 200 feet away at
Depends.
this point.
It depends
It's like
if
almost
you're
all the way
fat,
gone.
but-
It's like-
I'm going like this. I'm running like this so
Okay,
fast.
So the chickens, they grab
Surround
your
me.
coat and then they lift you just as much as they can, as much as their small chicken wings can lift.
Wow.
And it increases your movement
Hard.
speed to 40 because you're lighter.
Wow.
And so it is just you and about
I
5
went up
chickens.
a whole 5 feet.
About 5 chickens attached to your body, and then about 30 more chickens running, way far back, and then about 5 more in the air flying.
Good. An army!
And an army to take down this beast.
This beast who destroyed my home!
And so it rounds a corner, and you and your chickens, you are on its tail. In an instant, you and your armada. So shall we say, And down at the end of this street, you can see a crowd of people and a stage. Cutting back to Mel,
Mm-hmm.
you feel a hand on your shoulder, and you feel like you should probably turn around.
I do that. Yeah.
You see I'd say probably your initial thought would be strange right here.
Okay.
Maybe a man.
Okay.
So this man has like pretty short black hair, kind of pushed back, little pieces of it falling down, like little cues. Look pretty greasy hair.
Don't look at me.
I won't. So this man, and he has a brown striped vest, white in between where the brown stripes go down. There are blue buttons. Something notable about his face is that it looks like it is in many segments. So it looks like some kind of ceramic almost. Like there is like a cheek section on either side. There's a chin section. Like it looks like plates almost. There's like a nose,
Horrifying.
upper lip.
Does it look like a mask?
No, it looks like his face because you can see there's lines in between each plate that kind of go and trail up and over.
Okay.
And you can see as he begins to speak, the plates start to shift and interlock in different ways to create facial expressions as he speaks.
Okay.
Another notable thing, he's almost wearing like a coat and tails with that vest, but it is all white. And there's like about 4 or 5 tails, and they are curled. They're much longer and curled up.
This man has
They look very jagged, and they look like they're moving around as if they are much lighter than the cloth they seem to be.
Very strange. Okay.
And he says, "Why, hello there.
Hello.
It was truly a lovely service you done.
Thank you.
I was
What's your name?
My name. We can get to that later, darling. I'm more interested about you.
Me? I'm just the one doing the ceremony.
Melindil, is it? Am I saying it right?
Melindil.
Melindil. So sorry, I'm not from around here.
Me neither.
Now you serve Malame. Am I correct?
Yes, in a way.
Good. I was hoping to learn more about your goddess.
You were.
It was.
That's wonderful. I'm in the middle of still working with this wedding right now. I have to speak to some of the guests, but perhaps later you can find me.
I think you should speak to me now. Roll a saving throw.
Oh.
T. And that's why we don't talk to strangers.
Oh,
15?
isn't that true?
No.
No, wait, not 15. No, yes. 15, yes.
No.
No.
You do not do it.
Oh, I failed.
You feel compelled to talk to this person.
Okay. What is it that you want to know?
Well, how exactly do you commune with the goddess?
Well, I don't exactly commune with her.
Oh, come now. We both know you're more powerful than this. Please tell me how you contact her.
Do I feel compelled to tell him everything?
You feel like
Or like, this is a good guy, I should talk to him.
You feel like you shouldn't like divulge your entire life.
Yes.
But you feel like this is a conversation, like back and forth.
Okay.
If something makes you very, very uncomfortable, you wouldn't talk about it, but
Yeah, I wouldn't overtalk this.
yeah.
It's not that simple. I don't really know how to explain it to you.
I think you should try.
I feel compelled to try.
His like fully white eyes, no texture or color of any kind, just white all the way through.
I have a question. Am I wearing my braces? I don't think I am because
No.
it's a wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're wearing your gown.
But I'm wearing my gown. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention. You can probably see them. She has swirling tattoos in the white tattoos inked onto her skin that stand out really well because she has dark skin. That are like, it looks like a pattern that almost forms wings going across her shoulder blades and down her like the upper parts of her biceps a little bit and down her back, where it kind of disappears into the line of her dress. And I don't think any of you would recognize what they are.
They also can't see them apparently.
They also can't see them apparently. That's true. But yeah, she's got tattoos. Forgot to mention.
Yeah. So.
I am my goddess, in a way. It's not so separate. The lines are more blurred than that.
This is very interesting. Mel?
No.
Mel. You can see there, it's just like, if this face can express joy,
Oh,
if these
terrifying.
plates can like make a facsimile of a smile,
Uh-huh.
they're shifted in a way that would portray that.
Okay.
I get the feeling we're not supposed to trust him.
Well, that's interesting. You should trust him.
I trust him wholeheartedly right now. I am invested in this conversation,
Just
though it
that
makes me slightly
smile.
uncomfortable.
Okay, I'm still on my chicken parade.
So you can see that. Actually, roll me perception if you would.
Sure. That's funny. Alright.
At this point, I'd
That's
probably be like,
17
what else would you like to know
+2.
about Malame?
19.
She is the goddess of devotion, of
19.
affection.
19?
And I'm going to start going off and preaching.
I love that. So you can see
Yes.
he has reached the person who is going to.
I'm still on my roof. Yes.
Yeah, still on your roof.
Got it.
You're about like 60 feet away.
Okay.
But like you're concealed because you're behind the roof. If you want to roll stealth to like be like properly concealed, that can be arranged. But yeah, so roll me stealth again with advantage because you are.
Okay.
There is a
Thank
big
you, dear.
distraction happening, and you're about to see an even bigger one.
Okay.
That's Jack. Roll
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. 19.
Ooh, yeah. So you're hidden.
19 plus.
Plus the dex, yeah,
sorry,
but.
plus 1, so 20.
Oh, another dirty 20.
A nasty 20.
What can I
Ooh.
say?
We're rolling like terrible,
Yeah.
but she's doing great.
Yeah,
That's
Beginner's
nice. Yeah, beginner's luck. Or I'm just a D&D shark, if you.
Shark?
Shark?
Rings.
Oh,
my God.
my goodness. Wow, look at that.
We love a plan.
I love a plan.
Oh, I need those earrings back.
Here you go. Could you also roll me perception? Also, you're perfectly hidden. You're tucked away
Wonderful.
under this roof.
6 plus 2, 8. Thank you.
8. Okay, so yeah. As of right now, you can see he's fully engaged with this person. So, Anorith, coming back to you, you are barreling down this.
Oh, chickens.
This.
How did I forget so quickly?
You're thinking, yeah. You're barreling down this street. People are beginning to part as you.
Make way, citizens!
yeah. Oh, so good. And so people are like, there's a small child who isn't sure which way to go, and then just decides to just dive to the ground.
The only thing you can do.
Starfishes and hopes for the best. And so.
Killing children as I go.
The creature looks back and shrieks in terror as it sees this wall of feathers and beaks moving towards it.
My feathered friends, move in! Attack!
Consume!
Grapple him!
And so, at this point, I would like you to roll perception again.
Sure.
Because there is a person screaming, passing.
Oh, a 3.
No, you are
Oh my
laser
God.
focused on your target.
Me and my
Oh
chickens
god, I
are
have
so
no
sorry.
idea this is happening.
This is great.
So now,
Yeah.
he takes your hand
Oh.
and he says,
Oh.
no.
This one? Oh, a
He
handshake.
brings you in very close.
Oh, terrifying.
Too close.
Mhm.
His cheek is next to yours.
And I am not weirded out by this.
No, this is
Alright,
fine.
this is normal. It's fine.
And he says, thank you for all you do for Malame and for the world.
Thank you.
He pulls you in, he puts his mouth to your ear and says, and thank you for everything you are going to do for me. And then you feel a searing pain
Oh, fun.
enter your hand and shoot up your arm.
Mhm.
It's such a sharp pain that your arm contracts and leaves his.
Did this break me out of the charm?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you stumble back and you see this person. You can almost see like. You can almost like actually roll me nature, if you could,
In nature?
Ooh, whoa.
That's not great.
or religion, either one.
Oh, I don't think I'm good at either. Well, I'm better at religion. Because
Actually, I will give you advantage on this
Okay.
because it is
How kind.
natural to you.
11. I'm not very smart.
No. You feel as if you are a rabbit in a field, and this thing here is a fox. This thing in front of you is a fox, and you have just spotted it, and it has just spotted you. That is like the emotion, the feeling you get.
The fear, the primal fear.
Yes,
All right.
of being prey.
Oh.
And so this pain is still burning into your hand. If you look down, there is kind of a polyhedral, kind of almost spherical shape, with like spiraling lines going out over into your between the knuckles and in every groove of your hand, spreading out, almost like it's grabbed you.
Ew. Unsettling. Okay.
This mark is black and purple, and you can see one blister on your skin in this spot. It's still fresh and burning. Your hit point maximum is dropped by 5 points. Not until long rest, permanently.
Permanently?
Yes. So now we've gotten past the fun joy part of chickens, and now we're into killing my players.
As soon as this happens, I'm gonna call for Luca.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna scream for him.
Mm-hmm.
If he's probably the only one I would yell for.
Gotcha.
Can I?
Chicken parade.
Chicken parade is about to happen.
I'm so
It's
excited.
about to happen
Crash
at
the
this wedding.
wedding.
Can
I'm
I
so
cast
excited to
lesser?
crash this
Can
wedding.
I
for
cast
Chicken
lesser
Parade.
restoration on myself to get rid of this effect?
You can try.
I'm very
I
stealthy.
cast lesser restoration on myself.
You feel it throb,
Besides.
and it does not work.
It doesn't work.
It does. The spell does not take hold, and
Okay.
the mark is still there, and you still feel this slight searing pain. So, your wall. This creature in front of you, which is about 10 feet from the wall of chickens, falls before the feet of this strange man with face plates and white tail coats, and blank white eyes, and this figure with it standing looks down at the creature, says, "What are you doing here? Why? Leave! This is not a place for you."
Move in, chickens!
Just now, you can see a wall of chickens.
Oh my god.
Now you see the
Kind of
chickens.
like a wave.
I was
like
very
peek
focused.
up.
You just watch me get fucked, and then you can see the chickens.
Yeah, and then slightly my head turned. Oh my god.
You can see this like a peeking wave of chickens
Sure.
crash down on top.
Oh, like the ocean.
Yeah, and kind of pick back up and move and push
Wow.
out.
And into the world. There you are.
Nothing right now.
And so now the creature is under a pile of chickens.
Oh.
And so the target is completely distracted
Distracted. Okay.
in every way.
Got it.
An army of chickens, the creature, and also this interaction with this person.
Yes.
Out of it.
Okay. I see my chance.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How do you act upon it?
Well, I'm still on my roof.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to just jump down, barrel roll,
Mm-hmm.
and just start running towards him.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Roll me athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
You have the same modifier for each, so it doesn't matter.
Thank you. No, I was gonna just say I'm gonna roll acrobatics. Nat 20.
A nat 20!
Hey! First
Wow,
nat 20
wow.
of the stream!
Okay, so
First nat
how this
20 of the
works
stream?
is I have this system called the focus system. So every time we roll nat 20, we get a focus point. We haven't worked out your ability yet, but we will. So every time you roll nat 20, you get a focus point, and then you can spend 4 focus points to do a cool effect or ability. You can also expend 2 of these focus points to gain advantage on a roll.
Wow. Okay.
So mark down that you have a focus point.
Will do.
So yeah. So please, would you like to describe how you do this thing?
I would. I stand up from my perfect hiding spot, mind you. God. After watching just this beautiful wave of chickens birth you.
Thank you.
Wait, emerge from it.
Like I stand on it like Aphrodite is being born.
Yeah,
from the clamshell,
Rising from
except
a
it's
sea
chicken.
of God.
God.
And I know it's my chance, so I stand up, and with no hesitation, I have full trust in myself. I start sprinting to the edge, and as I go, I'm diving towards the ground, and I roll, and I'm on one knee.
Mm-hmm.
No one sees me.
No
And
one.
I start running.
Yeah.
I start going.
He doesn't see you.
He doesn't see you. He's so distracted by these chickens.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm running straight for him. I'm approaching.
With the net, you can continue this.
I
What do you
can.
do?
Yes, you can. With this
I'm
roll
gonna
you've
part
done.
the sea of chickens.
Mhm. They
I'm going straight through them.
they look at
Parting
you
the
and
sea.
cower in fear.
My
as you
army!
approach.
At my speed,
No!
my absolute speed, parting these chickens until I'm just barely, I'm reaching him to a place where he should notice me.
No.
What?
You can reach him.
I am. I'm right in front of him.
So what will you do? He sees you and gasps.
Yeah. He doesn't expect me.
How will you like to contend with this person?
Well, let's find out, shall we? Let's see.
Keep focused, feathered friends.
Oh my goodness.
We shall vanquish our foe.
The chickens are so confused.
They understand me. We get each other.
I know they understand you. Let's see. I'll let you know exactly what I'll do.
Animals last.
Oh God.
It's not very long.
Oh, the
An
chickens.
hour.
10 minutes.
Oh, 10?
Ooh.
There's
Is that concentration?
Oh God. I don't know.
We can say that it's not for now.
Cool.
We can look it up later.
Okay. I'd like to use Eldritch Blast.
Oh, you would?
Sure, I really would, yeah.
Okay, so let's see it. Roll to hit. With advantage, as a surprise.
Wow,
With
18,
any- Okay.
12.
And you also
You
you
do
add
hit.
your. I mean,
You
you
hit
hit
anyway.
anyways, but
Yeah.
next
so
time
roll,
you
roll
add.
that sweet damage.
Okay.
No, not on that.
Well, help.
1d10. So that is.
You can do it.
This bad boy.
Thank you so much. Alright. 8.
Just 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. What's your indication? Because didn't you pick one that had Eldritch Blast?
Is it like there's the
Yes.
one that extends the range, one that does the more damage?
Add your charisma modifier, so add 4 to the damage, so you do 12.
Oh, your math's
12
so much-
damage.
My math is so much more hard now. Okay. Got it.
12.
Ah,
Hey,
I see.
No problem.
Okay.
Vote in the chat, you guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
10. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you, servant.
Thank you, boy.
Thank you,
boy.
boy. Boy, Timothy. Thank you.
Cool stylings, of course.
Yeah, real quick, I'm gonna take a break to talk about Squarespace. No, I'm not gonna talk about Squarespace.
I
We're
make
not
my
sponsored.
website with Wix.
You did. I learned how to do it using my audiobook from audible.com.
Oh my goodness.
While I was sitting on my Casper mattress.
Oh my God, my Dunkin'
Wow.
Donuts tastes
Oh my
so
God,
good
that's
with
so
all the
great.
nice
We are not sponsored. We have no
At all.
sponsorship.
Anyway,
No,
We're
right.
welcoming them.
So in the chat, please vote if our show will be called Tales of Calumbra or if it should be called Continental Breakfast because we love it and Continental Breakfast is so dumb and so perfect and it just feels
So
right.
deep to our hearts.
we vibe
It really
with
fits with the chicken parade.
It does, you
really
know?
does.
They have
It
the chicken parade is
does.
at breakfast, you know? They have a table.
You're running.
They have the eggs.
They bring the eggs right here. We offer you our spawn. Please eat them.
Wow.
Yeah. In exchange for seeds, we will grant you eggs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. We can have our children for
So
seeds.
in the chat, type hashtag Tales of Calumbra or hashtag Continental Breakfast, and next stream we will see the results.
Yes.
But at this point, I would like to ask everyone to roll initiative.
Everyone.
Everyone to roll initiative at this point.
I'll make sure you add your dex.
A
Okay.
natural
Okay.
20.
Yeah.
A 4.
So that's a
With
total of
dexterity,
25
I
for
have
me.
a 5.
I don't think you go first.
What?
I don't think you go first.
A natural 20 doesn't go first.
Well,
Total 25.
Dexterity.
Yep.
I'm pretty speedy.
no, yeah, you do go first. Okay. Okay.
I don't know if you've heard. I'm at 5.
You're 5?
Yes, thank you.
18.
18. Okay, so it goes. No. Monster.
Say it.
Arnold.
Arnold.
Fuck. Arnold Palmer, also our sponsor.
Oh my goodness, it's delicious.
Drink Arizona. Anorith.
Anorith.
There it is.
Fuck.
You'll get there.
Hey, you can
Not
do
to
it.
not to curse, but I'm sorry.
Was that a swore?
No, I would never swear.
Swore.
No, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It was Jenna. And then last is you.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's all right.
All right.
Take it.
Mel, how will you act in this situation? A wave of chickens has just disrupted your wonderful ceremony.
Yes.
A mark has been branded into your hand by this strange stranger.
Wow,
Yes.
so much.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself
Gotcha.
to start off with. So I am worded against attack for 1 minute, and that is my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So for a bonus action, I cast Sanctuary. For my attack action, or for my action. I mean, he's just branded my hand, so I'm getting the pretty strong sense that this dude is pretty evil, correct?
And you can tell that he charmed you.
And I can tell that he
moments ago.
charmed me. Oh, I hate him if he charmed me, so I'm gonna punch him.
Ooh.
Go right ahead and try to hit.
I wouldn't have any of my stuff with me.
Nope.
So
You just gotta punch him with your hand.
I gotta punch him unarmed. That's really good. 1,022.
That does actually hit. Funny enough.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which hand do you punch him with?
My right hand.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna clock him.
Your
in the
left hand
jaw.
is the one that has the brand in it.
Okay.
Wow.
And that he takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Awesome.
I don't think I get to attack.
You should have your unarmed. Oh wait, no, I think you could, after you take a melee attack, regardless of what it is, I think you can then always take an unarmed strike. I believe that is how monks do.
Is that how that does?
I think so.
I think it's a bonus action.
Oh, it is. Yeah. And so it was. How
Or
many,
I can do and I use my bonus action to cast
Yeah.
Sanctuary on myself.
how many points?
How many points?
of
What?
Damage?
7.
7.
Yes.
Okay. Very easy math for me. Okay. Boy, how are we doing on
Sock him in
time?
the jaw.
Timothy.
7 minutes.
7. Thank you, 7.
Thank you, Timothy.
Thank you, Timothy.
Thank you, boy.
So now, at this point, it is what I like to call the monster's turn.
It's the monster's turn!
It's the monster's turn! Something that will always accompany lots of cheering and joy all
Joy.
around. There's cupcakes and
Mirth.
muffins for everyone.
Love that.
Joy, mirth, and laughter fills
Wow.
the studio.
Oh my gosh.
On this day, at this time,
I'm gonna get the monster.
so the first thing that's going to happen is this weird-faced being is going to wave their hands out. One at the chickens.
My army!
Your army. And one at Mel. So Mel, if you could... Actually, I have to roll the hit first. What's your AC?
Mine?
Isn't your AC 20?
20.
So that
Jesus.
doesn't hit you, trash.
Also, he has to make a wisdom saving throw before deciding to hit me, because I've cast
Oh.
Sanctuary on myself.
Wisdom save. Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah,
But
okay.
he doesn't hit anyway.
So he
And then
passes.
the chickens, he's going to roll to hit them, and he does very well.
Wait.
Um,
How many chickens do I have so I can keep track of them?
20.
I have 20
Wow.
chickens. What is their AC?
Their AC
Oh.
is 8.
I'm gonna say this really
Hit
quickly.
points is 1.
I didn't.
No!
Yes.
I didn't
No!
realize
Like
this, but if I
Minecraft
make an
chickens.
attack action, the spell Sanctuary ends anyway.
Oh.
And I punch him in the face. I didn't
Gotcha.
realize that. I wouldn't have done it if that was the case,
Mhm,
but
for sure.
it's passed.
Yeah, and so now the chickens are going to take a bunch of damage. I'm going to roll...
How many of them can he hit at once?
he hit 7 at once.
My army!
Yeah, and
No.
all of them take 7 points, so
They're dead.
yes.
Wow.
How many,
Just
how many
wait.
was that?
Is this? Are they like?
I have
are-
20 chickens.
Yeah.
Are they like roasted
And
alive?
now?
You have 13.
You have 13.
You have 13 chickens left.
How many hit
You
points
can
does a chicken
see
have?
a wall of
One?
force cascade into the
Mm.
the tidal wave and just makes a hole straight through it as the chickens are launched out. Launched out into the sea or this lake.
I
Wow.
get teary-eyed.
Um,
Of course.
I
The
never got their
monster-
seeds.
the monster who they are covering tries to get up and lash out at them, and does get up and tries to make 2 slash attacks against 2 of the chickens, and hits 1 and hits 2.
Not my
They're
chickens.
going for the chickens.
Wait.
Wow.
Yeah, that's clearly the biggest threat here.
They're clearly
Rolling
the
a
biggest
d12.
threat.
Wow. This is new. Yeah.
That's amateur hour. Come on.
2 more chickens are dead.
I have
Chickens-
11
11
chickens
chickens
remaining.
Wow.
But they soaked up all the damage on that round of combat from
I
the bad
suppose.
boys.
What a
Um,
sacrifice.
But
to
at
make.
what cost?
at the cost of about 10
9
chickens.
chickens.
Wow.
Yeah.
9 of my bestest friends.
So,
My only companions.
Valinn,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Where was I? I'm
I didn't
right
get
in
You're
front of
directly in front of him. Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Can I have a turn?
Yes, it's actually your turn first. You're right. Sorry.
I'll wait.
Hello,
Anorith.
teacher.
Yes, yes. You may.
Whoa.
Also, as a bonus action, you can move your chickens.
Okay.
I love this. I love everything about
I'm
it.
rallying the troops
You
right
are.
now. I'm
Well, what do you say to what's your like your general's speech to these tender boys?
Whether we live or whether we die, we take down this foe with us, and your feathers will be in the halls of glory forever, and the seeds will be plentiful.
When everyone sees each of them
Eyebrows.
raise a wing and go, what you hear is the seeds. And what to do?
I command them to vanquish the foe,
Okay.
to peck till they have no more pecking left.
Alright.
Oh, that's gonna be a
Okay,
long
so they roll a nat 20.
Hey! The chicken's gonna focus
So yeah,
point.
they're gonna roll.
It's one focus point for my chickens. Can I keep one?
Yes, fine. You can get a focus point from your chickens.
Wow, that's fair.
And they, as a total, who are you commanding them to assault?
My foe.
Your foe? So, small, yeah. So that guy takes a hearty
That dude.
10 damage.
That's right.
That's pretty good for
That's
chickens.
right.
They rolled
That's
5,
right.
and it's
Wow.
doubled because it's not 20.
Oh,
Wow.
amazing.
So they, this thing takes, that's such easy math.
We love
it's
tens.
a factor of 10, it's so easy. Okay. And they peck and claw at it, and it's just confused, and doesn't know why all these white things are orbiting it.
Indeed.
So now, Valinn,
Yes.
now it is your turn, it's your
Alright.
time to act.
My
Right.
chickens acted, but
Oh,
I
no.
did not.
I'm trying to skip you, I'm very sorry. Yeah, sorry.
My
take-
chickens have moved, but I have not.
I guess you can also play D&D, in addition to your chicken.
I'll
Thank
wait.
you.
I'll wait.
I'm going
The
to.
character is the chicken.
It's true. You can use a
I'm-
master chickens now.
I'm chickens in a trench coat.
It's true.
You are.
It's
I
fine.
take back my physical description.
It's a bunch of chickens
We just
stacked
retract
down the
that.
arms, each
Revoke.
like a beak.
Wow.
Yeah, beacon each. They're very, very short sleeves.
Oh
They're-
yeah.
It's just like
One
one
chicken.
chicken each. Oh my god, it's just one chicken each.
So
Okay,
good.
I'm
Chicken
going to
shoulders.
run up to my.
Wait.
One
Oh, so good.
chicken each.
Oh, so good.
Go on.
Thank you. I'm going to run up to my foe, draw my sickle from my back, my crystal quartz sickle,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to take a stone from my pouch.
Mm-hmm. Describe the stone to it.
Oh, I will. Let's see here. I am going. Let's see here. Give me a second.
1 second is granted.
Oh, thank you.
We have 6 here to spare.
I am going to use. I have so many. Okay. I am going to use my. I literally just saw it.
You can do this.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Alright.
I'm going
Take your time.
to use my carnelian.
Okay.
I'm going to take it out. My carnelian. Right here. Beautiful. It's a beautiful red stone.
It is.
It is associated with the sacral chakra. And I'm going to use it to get an extra 2d4 fire damage.
Gotcha. So that would be a bonus action typically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say you can still do it as your action,
Thank you.
but you've already used your bonus action
Yes.
to command your chickens.
Wow.
Yes.
So this can be the rest of your turn.
Okay.
So describe to us how this looks.
I hold, in a little leather pouch that looked like kind of like a water skin. I pull it out and I open it as I'm running towards my foe. I know where everything is. I
In a
stick my hand
corridor
in
of
there.
chickens.
Yes, with my chickens beside me. I reach in and I grab my carnelian and I just hold it tight. I feel its energy leave.
Mm-hmm.
I put it back in to charge it later.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel the power of the fire as the stone's energy, you can kind of see it. It's like a light, a warm glow to the stone, if you will. You see it fade to nothing until it just looks like a normal rock. And I put it back in my pouch, tighten it, and I take my sickle and I charge.
Okay, so what does your sickle look like
Oh, okay. All right.
when this
It
charge
is-
is imbued to it?
Yes. You see the energy from the stone transfer through the sickle, and since the sickle is clear quartz, you can see the crackling of the energy through every little like bit of like each like nook and cranny in the stone. You see it glow with like a warm light, and you see me.
It's like a hot pan.
Yeah, it's like I know I can still do it, but it's very warm.
Okay.
Burning your face.
So after this full round of combat, I have been told by a boy.
Thank you,
that
Timothy.
by Timothy.
Did they go yet?
Oh, you haven't gone?
No.
Okay, we'll have you go first, and then we'll have the thing.
Then we'll have the thing.
Yes,
Yes,
I have been.
You've told me
It's
to go
okay.
twice.
Yeah, these 2 turns have been very messy.
It's okay.
So,
Yes.
Valinn,
Yes.
please now play Dungeons and Dragons with us.
Okay, I will. Thank you for inviting me to play Dungeons and Dragons with you.
Welcome.
Wow,
With us here today.
it's such a shock, really. So, right before this, I cast Eldritch Blast. I will now cast Scorching Ray. I know.
Tell us about it.
Well, let's see. I am right in front of him, and out of my palm comes 3 strong rays of fire. I hope. We'll see. Fingers crossed. And I fire all 3 at him. Right
Awesome.
at him.
Any particular spots you're looking for to
Face.
face? Just all face?
All of it.
All face all day?
All face all day. I
You
feel
get-
like everything's up here
Mm-hmm.
as much as I can get just right here.
Gotcha. Like these scorching rays.
Right in the old
He's gonna
wall.
break out tomorrow.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
these are premium scorching rays.
Yeah.
He's gonna
yeah,
have
so
some blisters on that bone.
Am I saving or are you rolling to hit?
Let's see.
Make
Hi,
a ranged
tell me.
spell attack for each thing. So you're gonna roll this 3 times,
Okay. Let's see.
and you're gonna add.
18?
No,
For the first
wait.
one? No, I
yeah,
know.
wait. Make sure you add 6 to whatever, because that's your spell attack
And
modifier.
You're going after. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 8 that is it.
1.
Is that a 1?
It is a 1.
Okay.
Wait, what do I add to it?
6, but not 1 doesn't matter.
Type. Actually,
2.
Well, that's an 8.
Okay.
That's
So
your modifier.
thank you.
No problem.
you see, he anticipates 2 of the rays.
Sure.
And raises the back of his hand, and the 2 of them just bounce right off.
Yeah.
And one of them goes straight through a chicken.
Oh.
It broils
I'm
the
so
chicken.
sorry.
It does look a bit tasty. I won't
You're
lie to you.
another
It's
chicken
nice.
down.
It's cooked nice. I'm very sorry.
I'm down
but-
to 10.
A flat 10 chickens.
Flat
by
10
the way.
chickens.
So at this point, roll damage on this man.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That is
2d6.
insane.
So you're gonna use
Whew.
that and this.
Thank
2d6.
you
So
so
like 66 of all
much.
those hit. Damn.
A 1 and a 4.
So 5
five.
Damage.
Oof. He's looking bloodied now.
This is for you.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. So now at this point,
Mm.
we have completed our first round of combat, and Timothy has been telling me at many times
nauseam.
that it is time for the break. We are going to go and expel our bowels and other facilities which house.
Yeah.
We wish
What
we
a
could
good-
take you
what
with
a
us.
classy way to say
I
it.
know. Here at Tales of Calumbra, we are nothing but
Or
class.
continental
or
breakfast.
possibly
It's your
also
choice.
continental
Remember,
breakfast.
pull them
Remember
chat.
to vote.
Well,
Remember to
remember
vote.
Vote
Yeah,
during the
remember
break.
to vote.
Continental breakfast.
Vote
Continental
continental breakfast
breakfast.
if you want that.
If you want that.
I'm impartial. But we will see you right back in 10 minutes. Hi, we're back. For
Hello.
more Tales of Calumbra, maybe, but also maybe also Continental Breakfast.
Keep voting, keep
You
voting.
decide.
Yes. So don't forget that in chat, vote hashtag Continental Breakfast or hashtag Tales of Calumbra. Whichever one gets the most votes in chat today will be the official name forever. So yeah, well, now we saw our heroes. Our heroes were in deep combat with a bad man with a strange face, a bird thing man that is currently covered in chickens.
Right.
More chickens, half dead. Most chickens are gone. 10
Half
chickens-
chickens are gone.
Half chickens are gone. 10,
Wow.
10 of the 20 chickens have been slaughtered.
That was 50%.
That was
there.
about 50%. About half, you might say.
Like you might
um,
say.
Yeah, and so these three people are engaged deeply in combat. Mel,
Me.
it is your turn.
It's my turn.
Let's get back into it.
I'm gonna look at this man. I'm gonna say, "You charmed me. Can't win affection with spellcraft, darling." And I'm gonna punch him. That's not a very good punch. 15.
He catches your fist, turns your arm down, brings it in close and says, I know.
I'm gonna spend a key point and do flurry of blows.
For sure.
So that gives me 2 more attacks. 18.
That does hit.
Okay. So that does 8 points of bludgeoning damage
Gotcha.
and another 15, which doesn't hit.
Yeah. So,
I'm gonna say, so I wrench I punch him with my offhand and then try to wrench my wrist out of his grasp and try to punch him with that one.
Okay, so how much damage is it in total?
8.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, so, you hit him, and then exploding out from his chest and also the place where he makes contact with your face, there is an eruption of crows. But there is
From where I punch him in the face?
yes, there is an eruption of about 100 crows.
Real birds.
He's crows in a
real
man
birds.
suit.
And these crows have
So
something.
he's a bunch of crows in a trench
He's
coat.
also a bunch of birds in a trench
Oh
coat.
my god!
Wow.
So on that contact, the birds that erupt are crows by sound and look, but there is something particular about.
I'm trying to
them.
knock him out. I don't want this to be lethal. If
Cool.
this is the end.
No.
Okay,
It's
just
not.
checking.
Let
Double
me
checking.
tell you, you're
Double
a couple. You're a couple away.
Okay.
Let me just say that.
Okay.
And so these crows are marbled, white and black and gray. Some it just at random intervals they are those colors.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I make it. 20.
Yes.
Yeah. 23.
Okay, so you're gonna take half damage.
Cute.
Okay, so I need 2d10. This one and this one. All right. Oof. You take 8 points.
Reduced to 4.
Yes. And you passed. So yeah. Yes, you should take. No. 8 points in total.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was the reduction.
Yeah. It was 16. But then
That's
that's
good.
8. So now it is the monster's turn. Woo! Right? We're all excited
So
still.
excited.
Still-
Mirth and laughter.
Still enthused.
Timothy, are you excited?
Timothy.
I'm so excited. I'm so
Oh,
excited.
thank you,
He
Timothy.
speaks.
No one speaking, boy. Timothy.
Of course. Of
No,
course.
thank you, Timothy.
No, thank you.
So the bird creature on the ground will get up and move towards you, darling.
Moi.
Anorith.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it will try to do a vicious bite. It will try and do a bite upon you. And so that is a tasty. What's your AC?
14.
Yeah, 16 does beat 14. So I'm gonna roll some dams right for you right here in the studio today. 5. So you take 9 points of piercing
I don't like that.
and 2 points of necrotic damage.
So 11 in total.
Yes.
Okay.
And okay, so you're not those things. So the rest of that block of text doesn't matter. And now it's also going to take. Now that it's got you by the shoulder and its whole face lifted up, and the teeth beneath its chin, and underneath where a face would be normally, there is just a teeth and a tongue. It clamps onto your shoulder and then tries to dig its claws into your chest.
Cute.
So
Oh,
it,
it gets
it,
in.
does, it
But
doesn't.
it didn't go for the chickens.
It
It
makes
didn't.
a chicken.
That's true.
It didn't
I'd
go
rather
for the chickens.
Anorith
Sacrifice
die
yourself.
than the chickens.
Wow.
Because then you can just become the chickens as your character.
Exactly. Chicken
yeah,
in a man suit.
So it goes to stab you, but the chicken grabs one of the feathers of its giant wing with its tiny beak and swings on it.
Thank you
it
for
misses.
protecting me.
And now the big bad man is going to see you
Oh. Yes.
and go, Valinn, why would you strike me?
I've never trusted you.
Huh. I see. Well, then I suppose you die.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh.
I don't really want to see that.
I don't really want to see
I don't know if I really want that, but you know,
What's
I mean, if you want.
What's yours? I
Let's find out, shall we?
believe it's 11.
It should be 11.
Why?
Yes, it is.
Oh, good.
Now.
Such a
Okay,
varied.
so 3 hit.
Okay.
So that's
Oh god.
3d10.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That has the capacity to kill you.
Okay, so I might see you try. See my
You might just do that.
He might take you up on
try
your
and
offer.
succeed.
12, 17 points. 17 points of force damage.
Okay.
Impact you. One in the stomach, and then it's like little bolts of purple and black energy. One hits you into the stomach and you turn over. One
Okay.
comes up and scorches up the side of your face, and then one comes back down as your face goes up.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. So that's, you said 17 in total?
Oh yes.
Oh, wow. So just
Oh.
8. Nice.
Single digits.
Oh, yeah, real fast.
I will tell you that is the same digit at the end of this creature's health, except that this one has 3 digits. So there's a slight difference there.
Oh boy.
That's
What?
so nice of you to say.
I
It
know,
really
right?
is.
Anorith, it's your turn. Right?
Oh
After
yes.
the monster.
Yes.
I didn't mess it up this
Do
time.
I still have my sickle ready?
Of course.
Okay.
It's never been more ready.
Good. I make my attack.
And you're going at the
At the
Bird-
Birdman.
Birdman. You're going to attack the film Birdman
Mm-hmm.
with a sickle, destroy it physically.
Right.
Yes.
Go ahead. Roll to attack.
18.
You hit.
May I borrow a D4 from you? Thank you. May I borrow one from you as well?
Oh, you may. Just a teasing.
D4.
Wow.
3d4, the big damage.
The big. We're in the big leads now, buddy.
Wow.
All right, 3, 4, 1. So
Oh.
not
2
bad.
4s.
So 8.
8 full points.
8 full points.
Okay.
And 2 of those, we'll say 4 of that
Oh.
is
So
fire.
Okay,
4 is fire, 4 is slashing.
when you see this energy impact, you can see as it connects, a snap of there's like a belt hitting a table. Like that sound accompanies a flash of blue light upon where your sickle meets. A very familiar blue to you. Yes.
And may
so
my chickens attack as a bonus action.
They may.
4 to hit.
4 does not hit, but I will allow 1 to do 1d4 damage
Oh.
to it. The one that's on its arm can just.
Thank
knock
you.
it
There's a
out.
lot of chickens.
3.
3 points. That's pretty good. Pretty good for a chicken. It
Pretty
bites
good
down
for a
and
chicken.
blood drips down. It's.
It has like
chicken
tats on its
maw.
wings.
Yeah, it's ripped. This is a ripped chicken.
Ripped
It's got
chicken.
it's got teeth in the beak.
He has like a
Wow.
spiked collar
Oh.
on.
Oh yeah.
Gross. I don't like that.
Huh, what a man.
Valinn,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Well, I'm not doing
You
so
have
hot
been
right now.
mortally wounded.
Wow.
By your target.
That's correct. I'm not happy with this.
Why not?
I'm gonna die.
All
right.
Don't you want to make a different character?
In there.
Are you not pleased with this one?
No, I like this one. I would love to keep this character for more than one session.
Oh, okay.
If I
I
can
guess.
help
We'll
it.
see.
I suppose that's fine.
Let's see. Okay. I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Oh.
Yes.
Very good.
Thank you. Let's see. D20.
So do I roll a save to inspect it, or what happens?
Let me tell you that.
Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, which is 1 minute, roll a d20 to see whether the attack hits one of the targets,
One of the
or one of the
duplicates
duplicates
rather
instead
than
of.
myself.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what do you have to do? What like skill do you roll for that, or is it just like a?
It just says roll a d20.
Okay, so I think you.
Oh. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher to
Gotcha.
change the attack's target to a duplicate, or you must roll an 8 or higher with 2, or with 1 you must roll 11. The AC is 14 on them, or
Gotcha.
no, it's 11, right? Because your dex modifier is 1.
Yep. 1.
Okay, so it's 11.
Gotcha.
And then they only have 1 hit point. So once they're
Gotcha.
hit, they're gone.
For sure.
Okay.
Awesome.
So there are 4 of you now. Because you have 3 duplicates?
I think so,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So awesome. Is that your whole turn?
I think so, right?
Yeah. Go.
That's 1 action, yeah.
You have a bonus action?
I don't know what you have, but you
I
definitely
don't
can do one.
let that be my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Uh,
just duplicating myself.
Good turn.
Yeah.
Thank
you
you
did
so
good.
much. Oh
You
my
did good.
God.
You did great.
Yeah, thank you
Uh,
so much.
Mel,
Me!
it is your turn.
How's he looking?
The man,
The man.
emboldened.
Ugh.
He's looking like he just is preening.
And now there's like 4 of her.
Mm-hmm.
Do I don't know which one the real one is, do I?
There's 4 of her. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can try and roll. I'd probably say investigation to try and see through the illusion.
Would that be my action?
Probably.
Yeah, no. That's not happening. I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
If I don't, I'm just gonna heal you, but if I don't
That's
know who
okay.
you are.
That's okay.
Very good. 22.
Meets it beats, I guess.
No. Oh.
I'm
With
kidding.
my fist, he takes 8 points,
Oof.
and then I'm gonna spend another key point and do another flurry of blows
Again, this
Because-
math couldn't be easier.
because I don't like this man.
Wow.
Well, it's a 2, so 9.
I don't think that hits. No.
I'm doing very bad. Dirty 20,
Oh yeah, that hits.
and that's another 6 points bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Cool. Is it your turn?
Yeah, that was my action, bonus action.
Cool. That would bring us back to the monster's turn. I'm excited.
Yay.
I'm going to do great things today. In this place.
Wow. Great.
So first is going to act is the Birdman. Going to try to gore you with both claws.
I thought
Probably-
you said vor me.
No. Gore. Gore.
This isn't that kind of show.
No.
No.
We do not support that.
Follow our
here on
Patreon
Tales
for
of
more
Calumbra.
content.
However, do we have an OnlyFans though?
I'm
We
not
do
even
have
sure
that.
what that is.
What?
What that means.
Do you not later?
I don't
Oh,
think I
yeah,
want to
We'll tell you
know.
later.
We'll tell you
Um,
off cam. Off pod.
Please
so-
don't. Please don't.
I'll spare you.
So it's going to take either of its winged hand claws and try and stab you in both of your ribs.
Very rude.
I know, it's like, come on.
No hospitality.
Wow.
I've been tracing you for days and you can't give me the decency of not trying to kill me?
Right.
Okay. It's been very hard for me. So
For me
does
personally.
15 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. And 11, does that hit?
No.
No? Okay. So just one of these claws, you're able to avoid one of them, but you avoid one into the other.
Gotcha.
So that's going to be a taste. Rolling d12s is strange, and I like doing it.
I don't.
That's going to be 10 points of slashing.
Okay.
It's good when the party doesn't have a tank, am I right? Everyone's very squishy.
I'm not squishy,
It's true.
So mad.
but I'm also not a tank.
So now, this
It has been good.
this bad man
Mhm.
is going to say, no, actually, I don't think he has anything to say with this. I think he just has a look of, like, he's displeased.
Mild distaste.
He's just like,
I understand.
like I ordered salmon and I got cod.
Oh.
Ugh.
All right.
It's
And
like,
you
God.
paid the price of salmon.
yeah, right.
So I just
And-
socked him in the face twice.
Yeah.
I'm also aiming for the face
Uh-huh.
with every hit.
Mm-hmm. you don't see any physical.
There's no more crows.
There's no. The crows they like kind of dissipated into feathers.
Oh,
Directly
terrifying.
after that. Yeah, but you don't see any like mark
Like
left
bruises
on.
or anything?
No. You don't think making contact with it. You're not sure that this form can bruise. You're not sure that that's a thing that it has the capacity
But it does
for.
look like he took damage.
Yeah, you
Or
felt
like-
it connect, and you felt the typical.
Like I felt him recoil a bit.
Yeah, like his body
Right.
moved the correct ways, or the ways you would expect them to move anyway.
If I punch, so I've punched a lot of people clearly. So
Yeah.
if I punch somebody normally, got it.
You understand how it goes.
Yeah.
And right now he's going to raise a hand at either of you, and kind of rippling waves of force are launched out at either of you. It's a 22, I think, and then a 16. So what do you have to roll now to try and divert it to a copy?
I think so, yeah. Alright. Hang on, do I have to use a 20?
Yes.
Roll
D20,
D20 to determine
yeah.
whether it hits.
If it's above a 6,
It's
he
a
doesn't hit.
7.
Yeah, so he hits one of your duplicates and
It
you're
gets,
doing
it gets destroyed.
Okay, yeah. So it's
now you have
I
it
only
is
have 2 duplicates now.
shredded
Oh,
into
yeah.
ribbons, and then the ribbons kind of glitch out, like they're infected with the computer virus, and then they kind of dissipate into pixels.
Yeah.
And you're just hit.
Damn.
Oh.
Sucks.
Yeah, it's not fun
You
to
roll
get hit by this
high.
hand. Please roll me a strength save.
Oh, I'm not very good at that.
That's the D10.
14.
14. You do not beat it.
Yeah, I didn't think I did.
You take 9 points of force damage,
I do.
and you rolled a 14.
Mm-hmm.
So you're knocked 20 feet back.
Do I stay on my feet?
You can roll. I'd say you can roll Dex
I would
or
love
some
to do that.
Dexy thing.
A dex saving throw?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah. So you are like flung into the air.
And I
you
land on my feet. I look super cool. You
land
guys.
actually on a roof.
Oh.
Ooh.
You would have smashed into it, but instead you land. And because you rolled so high, you don't take any damage.
Do I slide off of the roof onto the ground?
No.
No, I'm perched.
You're perched.
Hell yeah.
And so that's this thing's turn. So now, Anorith, it is your turn.
Yeah. It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Well, keeping with the... Oh, interesting.
Gasp! You gonna pull out any wild shapes here?
Not yet.
Okay, cool.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Flame Blade. And then with my action, I'm going to try to hit this Birdman.
I see. This is going to be quite a bit of fire damage.
Quite a bit. If it hits.
Is it inspired with the same, or is that just your sickle that gets the stone?
I believe
No, it's
we can-
it creates a fiery blade in my hand,
Oh,
but
okay.
Gotcha.
we'll just pretend.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
for flavor it can
Yeah.
it can envelop
We'll
the
pretend.
sickle, which is double fire now.
Double. Wait, is it my
Double
fire
fire.
damage still happening?
I can say it lasts for a minute.
Okay,
So
I'm good with that.
yeah.
Double fire.
Double fire! Double fire! I dropped it. Okay, 21 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
Me sweet.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, this bird guy doesn't have the best AC. I'll admit it.
Okay. Can I have one more d6?
And do you also need an extra D4? Actually, no.
No.
Yeah, just all the fires.
Yeah,
Not the, yeah, because the damage of the sickle wasn't fire.
I like this. Okay. 5, 10, 19 damage.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
You see,
f-
you fry him like you fried your chickens.
How dare you
How
touch
dare.
my chickens!
That is cool. So when you connect, describe to me how you do this, just so I can know.
Alright. I see my chickens around me. They're going down.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I have to step up. I have to take this blow from me.
Mm-hmm.
I have to protect them so they can have the seeds they were promised.
Mm-hmm.
Because they deserve it.
They do deserve those seeds.
I take out my scimitar again, or my sickle again, and I hold it, and you see just it's enveloped, like the tip of it is just covered in fire.
Mm.
And I whack down as he just one of my chickens from before has been just scorching right through it. And
true.
rip. I go down
Mm-hmm.
right across the shoulder. I go for one of the wings just so he can't fly away.
Gotcha.
I smack him.
So you bring your flame blade through, and then the second it leaves, there's another crack of this blue light that explodes off of the thing's shoulder, and it spins and lands on the ground. So now,
Is he?
still alive, but on the ground.
Unfortunately.
You can see there's a big gouge. It doesn't look like it's bleeding. It looks like it just was like a lot wider than you thought it was.
You cauterized it as you stabbed.
Mm. And so now, Valinn,
Yes.
it has come back to you.
Yes, it has. And I still have 2 duplicates. I am going to tell you what I'm going to do in just a second. Let's see. Oh yeah. All right. So I'm not doing so hot, but I do have these 2 little friends standing next to me, my little duplicates. So I'm gonna take my chances, and I'm going to cast Firebolt at this mysterious man.
This bad man.
This bad
who
man.
you hate so much.
Whom I hate.
So much.
I
Oh,
just
so much.
Who you
despise
cannot
him.
trust.
Shitty
I
man.
cannot
don't
trust
trust
him.
this guy.
I do not like
Wouldn't
I
you-
don't like.
Wouldn't give him a great
Yes.
overview.
Yes.
Like a
yes.
1 star?
Oh, really bad.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
0 star.
0 stars?
Can you do that thumbs up?
I think
No,
so.
I've
No, but you can do a 1-star review and say, if
I
I, could
wish I
leave
could give
0
it
stars,
0.
I would.
I do that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do
I
that
would give
person.
him 0 stars
Wow.
if I could.
That's-
yeah.
Is
Really
that
bad.
bad?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yep. Mhm.
Service was
Yep,
so
so roll
slow.
ahead.
I will roll it. I'll roll better.
I got caught in
Waiter
some
I'm
turned
rolling
sandwich.
into
5.
crows.
So,
Waiter turned into crows.
the fire
Yeah.
leaves your hand
Oh yeah.
and charges at him, and he just plucks it.
Did
This
you add
ball-
your modifier to that?
It wouldn't hit.
Okay.
And he just catches it as if he was catching like a falling leaf. Just plucks this ball of fire that is moving at incredible speeds towards him,
Sure.
and he just casually catches it and crushes it in his hand. Mel,
Okay.
it's your turn again.
I'm standing on a roof.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to reach into my pocket. My dress has pockets. Reach into my pocket and grip the amulet that's in my pocket, and I'm
Mhm.
going to cast. I'm going to use my healing touch to heal myself back to full.
Back to
So,
full?
Back to full.
Damn. That's a good
So
shot.
You share?
I
I have
can.
some.
I can if I know which person
Yeah.
I need to touch.
Hey, that's okay.
I think it's under my features and traits. Yeah. So I am down from my pool is lowered.
You can also see from this area that your friends are trying to get to the fight, but there is a mob of running people and chickens that are trying to vacate the area as fast as possible. So they're trying to push through.
My
to get to
chickens
the
are
fight.
leaving?
Well, no, the people are leaving. The chickens are
Oh,
just there.
okay, cool.
Milling
about.
Mixing and mingling. If you will.
Enjoying the buffet.
on the dance floor. 2 chickens just
Okay.
slow dancing. To,
Aw.
So that's my action.
I've been together so
So I'm
long, they
20 feet
deserve
away
it.
from him.
just about.
I'm going to jump off the roof
Mhm.
and move another 20 feet away from him. So I'm 40 feet.
Mhm.
And I'm going to just stay there for right now.
Because again, you do feel like you are still prey.
Yeah.
That's still how you feel.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have come back around full circle to the monster's turn.
Oh good.
Only good things can happen from right now.
Really?
We just
Only-
get
Can
more
I-
excited every
Can
time.
I try
Right?
to? Is there any cover I can go behind as I'm moving away?
There is,
While staying
there
within
are
40 feet?
buildings aplenty.
I'm gonna
so-
duck behind cover.
Gotcha. Good to know.
Mhm.
So now each of you are facing a foe alone. Obviously not you. You have your chickens beside you.
My army.
Can I have a chicken?
No.
Oh.
I'm
They are
alone then. I'll be
mine.
alone.
Speaking of,
You have your duplicates.
I have my duplicates.
the bird creature goes down and tries to shred more chickens,
Not the chickens.
Oh.
and it hits twice. 2 more chickens are one tries to fly at its head, and poke at what would be an eye where an eye would be, but it's just flat. It bounces off. The maw opens from the chin opens all the way and envelops the chicken.
Lieutenant Cluck!
God.
My right-hand man!
What's this now? It was.
That was
I
the
guess
chicken
for
that made
flavor
the
that
deal
it
with you.
was the one who you had spoken to originally.
Lieutenant Cluck.
Lieutenant Cluck has been devoured bodily.
How do you
this
know
creature.
heart?
She had a family! Children!
Wasn't me. It was the bad man.
That's what they want you to think.
And then the other one was just shredded into ribbons by a claw at the end of a giant wing.
I am.
And so then this other man,
Yes, the bad man.
the bad man,
Bad
the
man.
weird plate China face.
Sure.
He looks at you
Of course he does.
and then unleashes a full barrage
Hmm.
of force upon you.
Sure.
Roll to see if he hits your duplicate.
I will do so.
Oof.
10. He hits a duplicate.
Okay, so another one is absolutely shredded.
Alright.
And roll again.
Sure.
So
20,
is it
not
like
20.
Oh, yeah. So
not 20 focus point?
yeah, get your focus point.
Ooh,
Oh
you're
my
doing good.
That will
God.
allow you an attack
really
of
not.
opportunity.
Because now it's just down to
Mhm.
the last two duplicates were destroyed, so it's just Valinn.
Yeah. So
But you didn't get hit.
yeah.
Yes,
You-
I have not been hit.
Cool.
Mhm.
But
That's cool.
it's just me, right?
Mhm. You know, I think because of the 20, I
Because
think
I'm not
that,
20, but my last duplicate stays.
and as you step forward, one, if you want to,
Sure.
a duplicate can stay in the place where you were, like where you were physically standing.
Yeah,
It can
yeah,
move
yeah.
forward, one can still be there.
Okay.
Because you rolled so well.
Wow.
That's so fancy.
I think I will.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And now you have an attack of opportunity. How will
Oh
you
my goodness.
manage it?
I don't know. I'm not doing too hot, personally. Really not feeling too strong.
Just
right
use
now.
your physical
Yeah,
weapon.
you have to use a
Yeah.
melee attack to do an
Okay.
attack
So roll a
opportunity.
d20.
I will. Let me pull up what
No,
I'm
I know.
holding.
I know you're doing it.
Thank you.
You're getting good.
Oh yeah, 5.
You're getting
Five?
good.
No.
Strong hit.
It's just like it's a warning.
Yeah, I tried.
away.
I have
Back.
pulled my light
That
hammer.
would be.
I'm holding this hammer.
That-
It's a beautiful hammer.
Mm.
A family hammer.
Yeah. It
Um,
carved beautifully.
Really, really beautifully. It's
Mhm.
like it kind of matches my mask. If you
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm just gonna really swing at you with that with full trust.
Mm-hmm. And you just.
Yeah.
Wanna
It's
say
a
anything?
whiff and a miss.
While you try.
Mhm.
No, just. No, I'm just so defeated right now. But I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So now, Anorith,
Good job.
it is your turn.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm getting better.
You're doing so good.
Okay, so I still have my flame blade.
Yes.
I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word on myself.
You'll have to see it.
Yeah, I really do. So 2 plus my spellcasting ability, which is 7, so I regain 9.
Spicy.
Alright, now that we have a little bit of comfort room, I'm gonna swing with
Mhm.
my flame blade.
Do it up.
Oh, I will definitely try. 19.
That hits.
Cool beans!
Good. Someone's
Good.
doing something.
Can
yeah.
do I still have the fire damage from my carnelian?
You do. You have about like I think 3 more rounds with it. I think.
One more d6,
You said a
please.
minute, so yeah.
Yeah.
One more d6, please,
You
sir.
may have my cube.
Oh, thank
Oh.
Oh! Let us see.
You like it?
Alright. 3, 2, so that's 5, 6, 8, 12. 12 demi
Just
dams.
12.
12 demi dams.
Okay. This thing is looking rough.
Good.
Oh.
Like,
better
tell me what you do.
I just, once again, I see Lieutenant Cluck enveloped in the maw of this beast, and I am filled with fury. The fire just grows. It grows bigger, and I go, you shouldn't have gone! And I swing!
Should have been you.
Yeah, and you knock it prone.
It should have been me!
Yeah, so it's now prone on the ground.
Good.
Now
I'm gonna keep
Valinn.
your cube for a little.
you can keep my cube. I have enough cubes.
Oh, good.
Valinn, it's your turn now.
North's really handling this. We're not really doing too high.
It's true.
I'm handling this perfect.
You're doing so well. You
So
and your
I'm still standing in front of him.
Mhm.
I can cast no more spells. I've cast my 2.
Oh
Yes.
right, yeah.
You can
don't
cast your
the slots.
cantrips.
You can cast
I
cantrips.
still can cast my cantrips, but I think I'm gonna come at the bad man.
Mhm.
I've put up my hammer. I'm holding it still. Like I've swiped at him down here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna like backhand him like from the chin type area,
Mhm.
and let me know. I'll let you know right now. 18.
You hit.
Tight. Okay. I'm hitting you. I
Roll
knocked
your
you.
dim.
I will with that 20 or what?
No. I think light hammer. I think is a d6.
Oh,
roll a
God.
D6.
And then you are gonna add your
Strength?
strength. Yeah.
All right.
So is 1.
A 1.
So 2
With a
points.
1, so 2.
That's
Oh,
a lot
damn.
of damage.
How do you kill him? No, you don't kill him.
Quick.
I tried my hardest.
Hey, you got to hit him.
I did.
So the hammer connects,
Yes.
and you feel it connect, and his head moves a bit,
Mm.
and now he's just looking down at you,
Type.
like making eye contact.
Through it.
So now, Mel, it's back to you.
It is back to me. I see this happen, yes, and I am 40 feet from them.
Mhm.
I'm going to use my full movement to get to Valinn.
Mhm.
Don't know your name yet.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab you by your shoulders
Cool.
and dump 15 hit points into you as
Wow.
I use my healing.
Thank you
Touch.
so
Pretty
much for
cool.
those.
And I say, fight on, but don't kill this one. That's what I say.
Thank you so much.
And then
Don't kill us.
I'm gonna step. Can I step in front of her?
Yeah.
I'm gonna step in front of her and use a key point to go into patient defense.
Okay, cool. What does that do exactly?
It gives them disadvantage against any attack rolls against me.
Nice.
It's a dodge action.
Yeah. Bless you. Are you sneezing on the stream right now?
How dare?
You're fired.
Bless you.
Leave. I'm
I
kidding.
don't have corona. I got tested.
Right. So it's your turn?
Mhm.
Awesome. So now it is the monster's turn! Yay! I'm so excited.
Wow.
And
Good for
the,
you.
Do you see the joy in my eyes?
the bird creature lifts its winged arms and smashes a claw down either side and returns to its feet with another almost human-like scream.
I
As it-
scream back at him.
it goes on like
There's
that.
clucking around you.
Wow.
It's chaos.
Oh, jeez, lots of birds. Are you speaking in chicken?
I am still speaking in chicken, yes.
Good, yes.
Perfect. Yeah, so that's its whole turn is to stand up. But this other bad man will relinquish its full forward blasts of energy upon you. So that's a nat 20. And then it's also, I think the nat 20 is going to hit regardless, but the other one was an 8.
But it has disadvantage. What's the point if it doesn't work?
Nat 20.
Against a nat 20.
That doesn't hit.
There's 4 blasts?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Rolling a lot of dice.
I can see that.
Great.
Cool.
It's always good when the DM's
Yep.
rolling.
Really cool.
Always good.
Okay, so it only hits once. No, I think, yeah, it only hits once.
I'm so glad I went into
But,
patient defense
yeah.
right now. I'm so glad.
So it does
How much damage I can take?
18 points.
With 1 hit?
Because it rolled that 20.
Oh.
So it was 9 times 2. So you take 4 of them they're like do you want to say that you can you're passing them past you?
Yes.
Like moving the bolts around.
Would this count as a missile? A
Uh
projectile? Or no, because it's like
it's a spell. It's
Okay.
more like an Eldritch Blast type
I got you.
situation.
Okay.
But
But I'll do something similar to my deflect missiles. That's
Mhm.
that's what it looks like I'm doing as I dodge.
Yeah. But then you
I
try
can't
to
actually deflect missiles.
you try to
It's not
deflect it with your hand that has the
Oh.
mark, and it seeps into it, and the pain shoots up your arm, and it feels like it's being branded on you all over again.
Ugh.
Wow.
So that's the monster's turn. Anorith, it's your turn.
I don't want to sacrifice more of my beautiful army of chickens, but I
Your
have
babes.
my children, if you will, my pack,
Your
my
pack.
my clan,
Your true clan.
my true clan.
True family.
Nothing of home.
Nothing of home.
I don't
This is
remember.
This is home
This is
now.
home.
This
now.
is home now in my
These
heart.
chickens are home.
Good.
They gave me more love than my parents ever did.
Oh no.
How couldn't they?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Just such beautiful, loving creatures. I'm going to go I'm pointing my flame blade
Mm-hmm.
at this bird man,
Mm-hmm.
and I go, Army, forwards! And I try to hit with my flame blade again.
Gotcha. So we're gonna roll for the chickens first, or are you first?
I'll roll for my chickens first.
Okay.
I'm feeling it.
Do they hit?
3.
No, you're off by about 10.
Oh. They don't hit.
It's okay.
And now you go to punch as well.
Yes.
Try and do a stab with fire.
15.
That hits.
Cool beans. Okay. I still have my carnelian?
Yes.
Yes.
I think that you could roll dice, or you could just tell me how you kill
Okay.
it.
No.
Wow.
I I see my chickens, I alter my previous statement. I go, chickens forward, and then I go, no, let me finish him. And then I take my blade and I raise it high and I strike through, right diagonally through him from like his shoulder to right here, and I just sever him in half, and his body goes.
First
And I go, feast, my children!
First there is a slash through him, and then there is that snap, and the two halves are sent careening opposite each other, and there's an explosion of blood.
Never mind.
Are
Don't
people
feast.
running
and he
and
is-
screaming?
Yeah.
This is a wedding.
Bodily
This
destroyed.
was a wedding.
Happy wedding!
Happy wedding.
Happy wedding!
Luca never came to help me. God.
It's true, because
What a jerk.
they're still trying. They're trying to maneuver through the crowd. And they
Oh,
will be getting
okay.
there very
That's
soon.
true. It has been like 1 minute.
And you see the man with the plated face turns towards this bloody explosion of red blood, black feathers, and blue light. And he says, "No!"
That is what you get for destroying my home!
Valinn.
Yes.
Valinn.
Yes.
Nope. Yep.
Got it.
It is your turn.
Okay. I'm doing almost okay now. You know, I'm feeling better.
Yeah.
I really am. Now that I'm like back, I can feel it again. I'm filled with rage. I'm filled with rage. All right. I turn. to
You
this
go into
man.
a rage.
I'm in
I
a
actually
rage.
have a level of barbarian.
I would like to speak to the manager as how mad I am.
Oh wow!
I know.
That mad?
Oh,
I've never seen anyone that mad before.
it's scary.
Yes, I dare to think.
I turn to this bad man.
The bad man, as he should be known.
Bad man.
What is his name?
Yes, bad man. It's right here on his character sheet.
Yeah.
I say I cannot be taken down that easily, and as I do that, I cast poison spray.
Oh, interesting.
I know. 18.
To hit,
Yes.
you do so.
Wow. And then
Actually, it meets a beat.
that's amazing. You have to
Well,
succeed on a Constitution saving
Didn't
throw.
have the modifiers. So
I know.
Oh, but would have hit anyway.
would have hit anyway.
Yeah.
You have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw,
Oh, yeah,
or
you don't-
take.
Yeah, you don't have to roll at all.
All right. I will just hang out like this for a minute.
Yeah, how does 26 sound? Does that beat your
I'll just put that down.
thing? Does it take any damage or half damage?
You can either succeed on the throw or take damage.
I see. So he takes no damage.
Right.
You can see that the poison go out and
Yeah.
kind of just like it touches him.
Just kind of.
It just drips off.
I
He
just
doesn't
like
seem-
the bad man.
Like he's been affected in any way.
Cool.
So, Mel, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Oh,
I'm gonna punch him. I
Do it.
got nothing else I can do.
Bring
I
home the
don't
bacon.
have any of my
Yeah.
cool stuff with me right now.
That's a shame.
Oh, that's good. That is 26.
That does hit.
Good.
I just
Believe
did
it or
that
not.
right. That actually is his new armor class.
That's his new armor class.
Good.
Another 8 points of bludgeoning damage
Woof.
as I punch him. I'm gonna do a bonus action. Just no flurry blows, just to hit him again. It doesn't hit. I rolled 12.
Yeah. So how do you hit him the ones?
I'd like to think that I'm wearing rings. I'm gonna backhand him.
His face goes, and then he pushes your hand back into place.
It's not like the bad men.
And he just looks at you and smiles. The plates shift back and up to resemble a smile.
Is he like I'm picturing like a Rubik's cube, you know, and like the colors are like moving.
Like
I
corn.
hate that.
It's
Like-
all
Like
all
his
white.
face doesn't actually move. It's just the plates move.
Yeah, exactly.
That's horrifying.
But it almost looks like it's like close enough you could identify a face.
How's he looking?
He's looking from that. He's looking fine.
Well, in general, I mean.
Still, he's
He's
fine.
fine.
He's
Wow.
literally fine.
Why
We
are
wouldn't want to
fighting
hurt him. He's a guest at the
He
wedding.
gets to the wedding.
It's a wedding guest.
I'm gonna say, Luca, hurry up!
Mel, it is your turn.
I just went.
No, sorry. Now it's the monster's turn. Wrong M.
Ha.
So the monster, he looks at you. He produces a hand, like thus, fingers splayed, and you can see 3 white feathers start
Chicken?
to emerge from his. No, long like a raven's feather.
Dang it.
Not as cool.
And they turn in his hand, so the quill is pointed towards you. And I would like you to make a dex saving throw.
Me?
With disadvantage because you're close.
That was good. That was worse.
Ah.
A dexterity saving throw. 16.
So this
God.
this feather, as soon as it touches, like you almost avoid it, and then it redirects itself.
Is this a missile?
And it kind of.
Could I deflect missiles? This missile.
You can try.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my reaction to try to deflect missile.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna. You can do it. You touch it, and as it makes contact with your body, everyone else around, she's gone. She is no longer there.
Did I see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't
you
catch it.
I saw it.
No, if you catch it, regardless if you touch it,
Oh, okay.
you blink
So
out
it
and
doesn't
you are
matter.
just gone.
Got it. I'm gone.
What?
So we see her.
What
Yes.
what do I see?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
So the two of you also make dexterity saving throws as these feathers weave through the area
I was
and
running
bisect.
a wedding. This man hates love.
22.
That is just what
Yep,
plus
plus
modifier.
modifier.
13.
Okay, so it does. This one also it goes right for your chest,
Cool.
and you blink out.
All right.
And North's doing fine. They've got this.
So Anorith, like you're able to maneuver out,
Mhm.
but then you see it starts to turn around and go towards you again. It is your turn.
I want you to turn towards this bad man and go, I don't like you.
You don't like him.
I don't like you.
And he says, "Okay."
And
That's
then I
fine.
go, Army! Assemble!
Okay.
And I point towards him and I use my bonus action to my chickens to attack him, and I use my action to use my flame blade.
Gotcha.
They still have that.
Mm-hmm.
Carnelian over?
Kernan has like one more round after this.
Okay.
So the chickens are gonna hit, and then on impact, they're gonna spread out so that you can hit them.
Got it.
Um,
It's a very calculated
it's like
attack.
it's almost like in Minecraft when you put a bunch of chickens on a block,
Got
and
it.
you destroy it, and they fall, and the chickens explode out.
Ah,
It is like
Oh.
this.
Amazing.
all right. Yes. I know.
First roll for your chickens.
You're so right. I
Yes, I
forgot.
know.
I didn't
You
even
rolled
roll
hit.
to hit. I'm like, I hit.
Yeah. Well, you probably just roll with advantage because I'm nice.
Wow.
For the chickens or
For the chickens.
15 on the first one.
Okay.
Wait, what? Do I add anything to this, or is it
No,
just flat?
these are
Okay.
chickens.
I figured, but I thought I'd ask.
Yeah.
Thought I'd test my luck.
Yeah.
15 again.
Okay. No, they don't hit, but I'm gonna have them. Two of them are gonna do a full 6 points of damage.
Oh.
So the impact of
Do
them
more than we're
exploding back
Mm.
does do some damage. Yeah.
Now I roll to hit.
Still 3 digits. Yeah.
Now, one moment. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. 14 to hit.
No.
Oh,
14 does not hit.
rip. All right.
You can see him. He goes out to catch it. And when he needs his hand, there's a crack of that blue light,
Mhm.
and his arm kind of goes back a bit. And if you could roll 2d6. Anyway, even though you missed.
8.
Easy man. Yeah, because he made so you can see because he made contact with it. That again, that is accompanied by that explosion of blue light.
Mm.
And you can see he takes his hand off of it and holds it to himself. Because no one else is here, and this is like 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I will go to Valinn. So actually, I'll go to you first. I know you first, and then to you, just because of how things have happened.
I popped out of existence first.
Yeah.
so-
it's very. You
I was closer.
Yeah.
You, at 1 second, you are standing in a street in Talahim, trying to catch this feather as it goes towards you, and you feel it enter your hand, but in the very next second of your awareness, no blank, no black spot,
Mm-hmm.
you just are in a dense forest.
Do I recognize it in any
Roll
way?
perception.
That's 2.
You're in
Wow.
a forest, and you're so confused.
Wait, I mean, it is. It's not gonna be great. 7. I'm in a forest.
It's really dense forest, and you've
Okay.
never been here before.
All right.
That you do know. You've never.
I've
been here
never been here.
That's all you
before.
get.
Great.
And then not even 2 seconds later.
Do I have an action while I'm here?
Yeah.
I heal myself.
Yeah, because this is out of
Yeah.
combat.
I'm gonna heal myself.
And then Valinn,
Yes.
appears next to you in the same way, kind of like stunned. You all the same thing happens. 1 second you're in the street, you could blink or not. You could like literally see the change. And you're now in a dense forest. Would you also like to roll perception?
I would love to.
Okay.
I would love to do so. Thank you for asking. 19 plus 2, so 21.
Awesome. So you can look around, and the forest is so dense that like the largest part between trees is probably about that big at any given point.
Sure.
So it's more like this. But a thing you notice about the trees themselves is most of them don't really have bark. It's more just like smooth white wood that leads up to a canopy of almost entirely oranges and reds and yellows. It is not autumn where you were, but this has all the signs that it is. If you would like to roll history with advantage because your perception roll is so good.
Sure.
Mel doesn't know anything.
Wow, I'd love
But
to.
I do.
17. 5, so
17 just flat.
No, plus 2, 19.
Oh yeah, so you have heard of this place. This is the Autumnal Forest. It is in the northern region of Talahim. So you're still in Talahim.
Okay.
You've heard of this place in a book.
Okay.
A scary story that you were told when people are trying to scare you to sleep.
Good.
Scare you to sleep?
Scare you to sleep.
Aw.
So you just pass out?
Yeah, it's
That's
like, I'll go to sleep, I swear, I'll stop running around.
Oh, yes.
So you know that this place, people who typically enter this place leave never.
Cool.
Because they typically go in
Good.
and then are never seen
here.
after that.
Okay.
Because it's assumed that they're dead, but maybe they're having a great time and didn't want to leave.
But no one knows.
No one knows except for the people who go in with teams, and then most of the team is dead, and then one person leaves.
Got it. Am I standing next to Malame?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Good. Good.
Yeah, and also
So I know
because
where
you
I am.
yeah. So yeah, back to combat. Roll a
You're
dexterity
doing
saving throw.
great. You feel feel God tell you that.
17.
No.
I don't pass with a 17.
No, it was an 18.
Ugh.
So you think you avoid it, and then like it goes past you, and then gets you right in the back. You stumble forward, and you are in a forest, but not a forest like you're used to. You've never seen or heard of this forest before. You can't. The smell of the wood.
With them?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay.
You see both of them right next to you.
Are we out of combat then?
Yes, you are. You're in a forest. Would you like to roll perception?
I would love to. You know, now that you mention it. 26.
Okay. So all of the trees are white, smooth bark, tall trees, autumn leaves. It doesn't smell like autumn though.
Got it.
Like you know what autumn smells like. This ain't it. This is not autumn, and yet the colors of the leaves are still this way. And also something you see in the distance with this roll 3. You see there's a section of trees and brush and stuff that is in forest floor, which are all covered in the same kind of vines. Like there's about like a 20-foot cube of forest that is covered in the same kind of vines that is not anywhere else around you. And it's like all the way up the trees into the branches over the leaves. So it's like this place is entrenched thoroughly in vines and greenery that is not part of the flora and fauna that are there.
Do they have their own energy?
Yeah.
Like sinister or just there?
Roll insight or nature.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll insight.
Guys, we're in a
19.
forest.
Oh yeah.
19.
That's all I know.
19? So you think that it's a little suspicious. Because if they have...
I'm suspicious!
In the other campaign, I run with Kai. They will, whenever they are curious about something, they will yell that they are suspicious.
And then I usually acid splash.
Try to melt bookshelves instead of investigate them.
Yes.
And that's the way to do it.
Yep. Way to go.
It
I've
truly
learned
is.
literally nothing from doing that, so
But still,
it's going good.
It's going great.
It's going great.
It's helping the team.
Yeah.
But you think that it's not something malicious, so to speak, but it might be a little something hungry.
Ooh, like a Venus flytrap?
Maybe it's very natural, but it could be something like this.
Do I get the sense that they're naturally occurring or magically?
Naturally occurring.
Okay.
Also, let it be known that you're all transported into a place you don't know with strangers. Just something I would like.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hello.
What are
Who
my
are you?
chickens?
Not here.
Not even one?
Not even one. Actually, the one do you have like a bag?
Yeah.
A chicken pokes its head out of the bag.
Oh.
Out of my crystal satchel?
Yeah. It has a piece of.
He's a piece of quartz.
They're trying to eat it.
No, sir, no.
It gets like mostly down the throat, but like horizontally.
I like pat his back for him to burp it up.
It takes 10 minutes. It takes about like 30 seconds of like really cocking and trying to get it out.
I just hold my hand in front of his beak for him to vom the crystal into my
And
hand.
he does.
Waiting.
Oh, a good boy.
It's very slightly.
What is your name? No!
Yeah,
My speak with animals is gone.
Oh.
It was a while ago.
At least
Yeah.
you still have the chicken.
Yeah, at least I have the friend.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
This is my friend.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm Melendiel. What's your names?
What's your name?
I'm Valinn. And yours?
Anorith.
Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Did I even ever notice the chickens?
You did.
I did. Okay.
You noticed the wave of chickens
Yes,
crash
okay.
into the person
It was quite
who
impressive.
was holding you. Like he had you at the
Oh,
hand.
was that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
thought
that's
that
what
was
separated you.
I thought this was happening in separate areas.
No. That was
Okay.
all in one spot.
Oh, good.
That was all. The chairs were being flung
Wow.
as like it was right there.
My
It was in
wedding.
the area. I know. It was that's the worst part. Is that the wedding was ruined
I'm sure they're fine.
and you didn't get to say goodbye to the bride or groom.
Didn't you say goodbye to them? Luca didn't help me.
How rude of all. There's lots of social niceties that have been totally ignored here.
Agreed.
Yes.
Chickens murdered.
Did you know that man?
Yes.
Who was he? And what did he want with me? What is this?
Would you want to say that? Is the question.
I don't think I do.
Okay, so say whatever you want.
Well, I can tell you this. What you saw is who he is. He is no one to be trusted, and he is someone to be feared. He's after something very dangerous. That's
What?
as much as I know.
Why did he want to know about me?
I believe you have connections with higher powers.
Possibly.
That's what he's after.
I'm just sitting
What,
crisscross
connections?
applesauce on the ground, petting my chicken's
Your
head.
chicken is in your lap.
Yeah.
Connections or
He's
the
after
higher
the
powers?
gods themselves. As far as I'm aware, he keeps that very secret, but that's why
He's a
sought
foolish man.
me out
then.
as well.
Is he a man?
I don't know. He's never said.
Oh, Timothy.
And you, what? That was quite the display.
Thank you.
What
always
was
keep
that
chickens.
thing you were fighting?
No, I found them. They're my friends now. I hope they are not in any danger, but Timothy here, he is safe with me. Timothy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Timothy! Oh, our chicken! How much time do you have left, chicken?
Chicken
You have
boy.
7 minutes.
Thank you, chicken.
Wow, thank you, chicken boy.
Thank you, chicken boy.
What?
Bok
Chicken
bok.
Chicken No, that's
Chicken
not
Timothy.
right. We'll figure it out.
Timothy.
Chickadee?
That bird man, he damaged something very close to me and my family and my clan. I came for vengeance and I received it. My work here is done.
Also,
Well-
you were sent by your clan to figure out how.
My work is half done.
Okay.
More work to do.
Where are we?
We're in the autumnal forest, isn't it obvious?
No, you don't know that.
You don't
I don't.
No. You know that is, you know a lot
We're in a
of things about
forest, isn't it obvious?
it.
We're in the forest.
I know that.
Where?
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, we're in the autumnal forest.
I see. That's why the leaves are colored.
Have I heard? I've heard of it.
Real history.
Okay. I'm not.
With advantage, because you're old.
Very old. 10. Because it's a -1.
Yeah.
I'm 145 years old.
Really?
How do I not know about the autumnal forest?
You're 145?
Yeah, I'm an
Yeah,
elf.
Okay,
You're pretty secluded, huh?
Your grove doesn't get out much.
I
I'm
just
also
stay in
old.
one
Are
spot.
you youthful?
Yeah. You think you heard you think
Vaguely.
you think
Rings a bell.
it might be in
But I have no
Valinn.
idea really where I am.
Yeah, you think you could be in the northern area of Calumbra.
Great.
Cool.
It's not helpful. What?
Yes.
What just happened? What were those feathers?
Magic.
Dark magic.
I assumed.
A dark magic. Mm.
What do we do about this magic?
Well, it seems
I'm
right.
gonna start walking in a direction. I pick one at random and I walk.
What is your name, traveling stranger?
Melindia, but you can call me Mel.
I'd prefer that.
I'd also prefer that if I may.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
7 not an option. 3.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, cool. So yeah, you see her start to walk towards the section of vines.
No, stranger! The vines! Do you not see them?
I see vines.
They are dangerous. I do not trust them. They speak bad.
Okay.
Do you look at the vines?
Sure. I'll
Uh,
look at.
roll perception.
I'll give him a good look.
A once over.
I rolled a 3, so 8.
So you look over at they're fine.
They're vines.
These vines are fine. They're
No.
safe.
I keep
Find
going.
them.
Yeah. You walk through.
Yes, I don't take the warning. I'm not that smart.
Everyone roll perception at this point.
Me too.
10.
9. I'm rolling really bad today.
6,
10.
10. Okay. So
It's fine.
yep.
So fine.
You also on further investigation, it's probably fine.
You know, they're just vines.
Yeah.
Mine's
Never
fine.
mind, stranger.
I'm
Continue on your merry way.
Are you coming or not?
Why not? I feel we've fought against the same foes. I feel I can trust you in this.
Come along, Timothy.
Timothy!
So at this point, you don't have to roll perception
Okay.
because it happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured.
So
Yeah.
you see all throughout these vines held against trees on the ground, about four of these figures.
Mm.
It looks like suits of armor, fully armored people pinned to different parts of this bramble of vines. And you can see there's one directly in front on the ground. And you can see the whole thing kind of twitch, and you hear the
Is it alive?
the
It's a plant. It's a
the,
lot.
Oh.
the plate.
I thought it was
no,
human.
the metal armored
Yeah.
plates
Oh.
clamber together as the body convulses.
Ooh.
You can see that there are vines wrapped around the entire thing, and not using its own limbs. You can see first the arm
Is
raises,
it like a puppet?
then one leg starts to go up, then the chest, as the entire torso kind of rotates around and settles. You can see a vine creep up and kind of like grab the brow of the helmet and pull the head up. And typically where you would be able to see like eyes or part of a mouth through this kind of slit down the center and then 2 for the eyes.
Yes.
It is just teeth, pus, and fungus. And you can see the teeth start to chatter together. And that is where we leave our heroes for today. Thank you guys for joining us for our first stream of maybe Tales of Calumbra.
That's where we leave.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
Oh boy.
Maybe it's continent to breakfast.
It depends on what you voted.
It is true.
Yep.
Don't forget, you can still now, even now, you can vote.
As
in
we
chat.
wrap up,
As we
type
wrap
quick,
up.
type quick.
So next week we can pick up with these heroes and see what this teeth armor situation finds.
This pus vine, yeah.
This pus vine, if you will.
What an eloquent way of putting it.
I think so.
Really is.
Thank you guys so
We'll
much.
investigate.
See you next week.
Bye.
Thank you.